Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. Saw you in that red dress. I can't seem to understand how you got all that finesse. Still been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. up through the desert night, lay and we watch the world get light. Hey, Carissa, sunlight, freedom in your eyes. Please don't leave now. feet off the ground, let gravity take me up. As beautiful as it's been, it's time for me to go. I wanna sail away, I wanna feel the weightlessness of my soul. I've gotta go all the way to eternity. I will run all the way to see you. I've gotta go all the way through time and space to find my voice, to see you. And I'll go. Lift my feet off the ground, let gravity take me up. As beautiful as it's been, it's time for me to go. I wanna sail away, I wanna feel the weightlessness of my soul. I've gotta go all the way to eternity. I will run all the way to see you. I've gotta go all the way through time and space to find my voice, to see you. And I'll go. And I'll go.
Right. This is early. This is early, people. But anyway, welcome in. I'm Mark Powers. This is Mark Powers Cast. Jeez Louise, pro scrims, we're getting ready. The guys are grinding. They want to start early, have a break, go again. Yeah, you can't fault them for this, right? We got 6 maps, so I know I suppose the run of order, especially for this year, is we're moving to a kind of a 5 map, not a 6 map event or day. But also we are transitioning to this kind of the winner selects the map. So that's a key thing to remember. The winning team from the first map will select it. We always will start with the first map being a wrangle, and you can only pick the same map twice. So if we could go a wrangle, game 1, or game 2, and then that's it. Look, more to come on that one. Let's get going. It is a wrangle. Here we go. Let's go. Yeah, as I said, we make sure everything's updating. I don't quite know how I'm going to deal with the wrangle, map selection, map stream. I need to think about how I can kind of deal with that. So I suppose visualize it in the best way possible, especially for you guys. I know I can visualize it on my website, track.gg, hashtag give it a little punt there, peeps. Loads of feedback's come in, great. I've already made changes to the feedback that's come through. I'm making a platform for the people, made by the people. No, I'm joking. I'm making a platform for me to track people's in scrims and events. And I'm being selfish, but I'm just sharing it with you lot. Flight path though for game number 1 is a northwest down towards a south. South central does push towards the southeast. But back to my point. This year is supposedly a 5 map circuit. So when we look at the PEC and PAS announcement, when you look at the scrim days, there are 15 games. Okay, 5 a day over the 3 days, and that's what we're looking for the qualification. Expect that to be the same when it comes down to the rest of the events. So lots more to digest in that information. Teams that obviously do well, especially in the last game. So that means we're going to see them struggle when it comes down to kind of a 5 map compared to a 6 map, etc., etc. There's lots of variations, lots of variables on a 5 map. There's obviously less games these teams are playing, so the point average needs to be high. That is really, really critical. So keep an eye on that one. The other big thing for me, as I will quickly bounce over, so apologies, I'm doing that. The other the big thing for me is actually this map selection. Now, I was really lucky, and again, thank you to PUBG Esports. If you're listening up there in the abyss, people, for all you guys and girls that made it possible for me to be able to transition into a plane and all the way over to PGC, which was our final FPP event, the Road to Glory, and then the rebirth of what I classify as TPP, where we had PMI, PUBG Masters Invitational. That there was the first event where we had kind of the first look at potentially what they're testing. And one of the real features that I spoke about a lot, and actually I'm really happy that they are bringing it in. I don't think it's confirmed, but it looks like it, that we're getting the team that wins the map becomes the team that selects the match map. Now, I think that's a big thing. And I don't think we saw it to its full form. And like anything, especially when it comes down to how things evolve and transition and build out, things do change, right? And what we did initially see is, especially when I was talking to the coaches, and it was all about, hey guys, what are you looking to do? Where would you pick? And it was the generic questions, right? But it was a trend. It was all based upon an internal drop. It was all, hey, I want to go here because I believe it is going to be better for us as a team when it comes down to a drop spot, right? That's all well and good. I don't think it'll be long before we start seeing teams going, I want to go here because I know Team X is going to hot drop Team Y. Or we're going to see potential teams pick maps that they know they can third party quite quickly. We've seen this in like maps like Rondo, Tego. Maybe you can deny a team entry into actually a qualification state. Less games, a little bit more flexibility, or say flexibility, a lot more control, but you need to get yourself to a win. You need to get yourself to a chicken dinner. For those who don't know, I've been building a website. I want to give a big shout out to Falex. He has helped me a lot, especially with the coding and understanding actually what some of the better development styles are when you come around to sort of web application. I have an IT brain. I work in IT, but the coding's a different beast, guys. So I appreciate that he gave me lots of guidance, thoughts, and helped me with my foundations. Since setting the foundations up, it has been hell on earth. Every day I've been kind of grinding things out. So again, I am grateful for him. Scav is grateful for the 5.56 into the face of Furia. Actually, the water go back, hits the spray again. Has to go swap back as he does click dry on that M4. Can't quite get a second connection, but he's done enough now just to warn the guys away. Hey, you can't extend here. Furia trying to expand their way out. Does anyone know the Discord where the percent this kind of things? Yeah, loads. Ned, what region are you? I got links for you. Oh, we got a crash as well. Ooh, Sheila gets caught. Nixie comes rolling in. Marcello, I'm going to assume you're a sexy Italian guy with that name. But depends on what region you are. We have multiple Discords. EU, bro. Yes, I can get you an EU link. Give me 2 minutes. Let's wait for this fight to finish, and I'll get you a link. And obviously, you'll see a link in chat, and you'll be like, why is he talking about it again? It's because I'm 10 minutes in the future. Range will come through. One's confirmed out here for S2G. Also, Beamy down for VP. Lucarok. Oh, no, sorry. Nixie falls. Lucarok's on the other side. Rexy steps out, though, on the shot. That's terrible camera angle. He's down to a one shot. Does get him eventually down. Has to be careful on the back out there. Hazard. The final players here on the high ground. DCI next, though, downstairs, has to sort of work his way around, steps out towards the outside, doesn't quite get the shots on. The smoke is blooming. Lucarok, though, is getting that res. Great shots will come through. Needs to reload the shotgun. Going for the charge. There's a confirmation. Does get the res. Working out. He's now on the outside. Can hear the footsteps around the outside edge. We'll go towards the other side. Lucarok, though, and Nixie now have to try and hold S2G. Grenade comes through. Nixie will fall. Final player now going to be. Plays peekaboo around the other side. Pretty far. Goes through. Waiting for the click dry. He's got 8 bullets left in the chamber. And 8 bullets is not enough. VP first to step out here. Third party action. Not just coming in from one. Furia having a little sniff of this one. And Hakatori cruising his way in. You can take one team out. You can take 2. Furia, now known as the second. Body here. There is one on my Discord as well. Let's fight to finish. I will get you that EU link where I can. So and obviously we did see him. He's down on that sort of west side. People Hakatori sort of charging his way through on the inside now in an FPP. So let's swap now. Let's go for a little peek on the outside. Watch this. You can see as the player. That's not me clicking for a change. Blue stick will go down. Our third, fourth party comes involved. I can guess one. Unable to get the flush on towards Navi. I'll be calling for the reinforcements. Now Furia still holding firm. They're not sending any bodies yet. That should be enough to get that confirmed. Hakatori actually steals a good play from him. Navi able to get that body back. Hazard says goodbye. Good night. And I should be able to get you a Discord link. Where is the link? Give me a link, anybody. I'll tell you what, I've actually got it on my Discord. So if I go to my Discord, I go to PUBG Discord links. I go to EU. And then there you go. PUBG EU SCRIMS is here. No, bros. I think you need to go look at Wikipedia and go look at actually how much some of these players actually earn. Could more players make more monies? Yeah, 100% raw dice, 100%. And I hope we see there's a lot more events now this year. So I hope we see more coming from those teams being able to participate and gain more money in other sections. We shall wait and see. Assuming the map. Problem is the map stream is squiffy. Should we leave these early zones, shouldn't I? Time you guys got a new profession if your net worth's under 30k. I'm okay. I'm doing well then. I don't need to change. Do not idolize this. Get a real job. Enjoy your hobbies. I do enjoy my hobbies. That's why I do this. I do. Oh, I love it. Thanks. Here comes that zone shift. It's very much in that sort of southwest corner. Oh, okay, bounces down to the south, so I'm repositioned. I think a lot of the pros I do quite well. Some are trying to get more money. Can't argue with their raw dice. Can't argue with their mate. Can't argue that everyone needs to get rotating now. The mine's going through the middle, as are going back, maybe try and look at those chips, see what you go around the other side as Bushido Wildcats getting caught. I think we'll be okay. I'm worried about that. Let me just bounce to that quickly. Because he is isolated and oh, always. Don't worry about it. Doesn't affect me, mate. Does not affect me. Either might affect Twisted Minds, though. Oh, it actually gets a huge amount of spray, but it clicks dry again. Let's just ban him. Is he actually? I don't know. Let's have a look. Raw dice, 5 followers, 100% a fake account. Like, got nothing about him. Goodbye. Yeah, banned. You just don't talk. I just don't like people talking crap about players. If people want to choose to play the game and that's be their full-time profession, let them be, people. Let them be. I enjoy getting to watch it. Let's get to the fighting. Fastest ban ever. Pff, yeah, easy. Actually, there's been fast ones. I've seen some people just talk crap out of the team, and I just hit the ban button straight away. Didn't even want to engage them. So Nidix obviously playing for the team, but that's not him today, so that's a sub-in. TPP Tango unit not with Safer anymore, so they're looking for that 4th locked in. So interesting change for them. Ascend, guys. This is a Ascend circles, right? Ascend, according to my website, have got 2 wins, and if you go look at those matches, this is exactly where they got those bloody wins from. So. That's what they can do. They have extended out slightly. It's Chris taking to a little bit of high ground. No, I don't know whether that's because they think they're going to find hope and glory from here. And maybe find those additional kills. No slack, obviously, on that rotation round. That shift back. That's not a bad shift, actually. It does go back towards that kind of Twisted Minds location. QM going to be happy. Bushido Wildcats also happy. Lots of teams now need to kind of get moving. So that Twisted Minds looking for that south side. Now, fortunate for them, hit a bit of bump in the road. So obviously where those satellite crashes were, if you remember. So a little bit of a change. This used to be not like that. You could kind of use this ridgeline and it would be the same here. So again, nice new area here for people to keep an eye on. I like Falcon's location. For me, that's huge. I'm interested to see actually can Twisted stay underneath the radar. Team Orchard gonna sort of rush past Team Ascends. I think they've done enough just to kind of dodge Team Falcons as well. I'm really intrigued to see if this area works now. Effectix gets Laosh. I just can't see it. I think the compound's going to bully him. The tooling goes down. They need a car like, blocking the other side. I don't think they can actually get the flush. Who is it? Is it Phil first that's got the high grounds? Ah, it's a decent shot. The crash though. Need to get on that. Spyro gets 2 for the price of 1. They almost won. Good flash. Steps up. Fury up. Push in. Kraken. It was there originally. Now needs to back away completely. Let me know what your thoughts are on the whole map selection thing as well, chat. Because I am intrigued. You know me. I like change. I like because things develop. Some things work. Some things don't. I can be the first to say if I like something, it doesn't work out. I can be honest with that. Really intrigued about this map thing. Oh, he's not seen him. He's right there. Look, see him there. Stand up now. Oh, did he give it away? No, he's good. Nate does damage. Sees the back. Doesn't quite get through the window, but now knows he's there. Flash will come through. A standoff. MP steps up. Mind-blowing marks in the future. Yes. Well, the legends here who told me to update the leaderboard and he wanted to put filters because he wanted to compare people and see who was the best. And we made it happen. We did it in a day. It wasn't the agenda, I'll be honest with you. But sometimes you just need to kick up the bum sometimes. Hi, Nee. How you doing? Zone shift again and goes further afield. I'll zoom the map in a little bit so you guys can see. I like having this big desk kind of way of it. Falcons, I think, in such a good spot as well. Again, really, really interested to see how Team Twisted Minds can hold up. This fight's going to be hard. TMO, a difficult rotation in for them now because everyone's kind of going to be going towards that kind of Bushido Wildcats location. Falcons being aggressive on the south side. I think it's the right thing. They kind of need to be that final player. Here. Elman in a tough spot. Smoke wall, old school style. Working his way down. I just think he's going to be fully exposed. Falcons have got the ridge line. They've got the better of him. Is he getting in time? Gets in. He takes a face of 5s. This game looks like game 6 already. I find TPP slightly more aggressive, especially early game, guys. Yeah, unfortunately, BP it down. Don't forget as well, guys. This is scrims, so these teams are testing things. So take a lot of scrims with a pinch of salt. Look at the. For me, what I do is I try to look at what's consistent. So they are trying things, but there is a consistent pathing. There's consistent how they kind of crash into areas. Like obviously, Twisted Minds taking this new bunker. They're testing it, right? Let's see if it kind of works out. Ascend have won, as I said, from that position twice over now, but they had low kills. So is that them now trying to expand out? Are they going to try something new? So again, take a lot of the scrims with a little bit of a pinch of salt. From a, they're going to definitely win this year because they're the best player and they got the best skins. Versus actually they're able to dig themselves in a position they can't. Actually, that gets destroyed. Completely missed that. Step up though. 1. K23 holding on. Give him that. Fight on the bottom side. No one's really pushing. It's down to Ibis now for red line. Ibis knows he's got Navi on that other ridge. I hear the Twire's not working at the moment, guys. I know you just put leaderboard in the chat, so we'll have to wait and see. Let's try and jump into this moment, though, on the whole. Team Falcons. Oh, my God, he gets two. One with the AUG. Nade comes through. Strimsy, a little bit further afield. No damage taken from the grenade, but HWin and Tig's not going to be there. Strimsy, big nade comes through. It's an explosive end. It's phase 5. He's going to have to grab Tig quick as he can. HWin's in. I think there's a world he might even get that. Zone shift starts his way down. Boys will be back now. Send gets faster. Difficult area for a send. They've got to obviously push out from here. 53, lose 1. Boost stick though. Wiggle, wiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Finds his way in. Like, where does the send go now? They're charging up. I should just get involved now because that is a big push here. TMO sees Giddy as he steps out. It's Chris, gets Sparta. The emotions will fall down. It's Chris though behind the bush. Strikes like a demon. Hook you away. He's going to need a galaxy of performance to get out of this one. It's not going to be the case. New boy Keta confirmed up for them. There looks like team's going for these kills now. Bushido Wildcats leave the compound. No, that's low-key a super team, yeah. Spyro and Boostic gone there. So Na'Vi is a bit of a dream team now. I'm gutted, don't get me wrong. I'm gutted. Like, look, I love Extends, but I feel like I'm about to take one of the players away from Na'Vi. I spoke about this. I think it would have been him. But then Sosa D, I think he's great. I think he had a good last year, but for Na'Vi, wasn't going to be the fit, right? So they opted to part ways with him, and they've kind of rebuilt. And when they're on this rebuild, they've got Spyro and Boostic. Like, geez Louise, people. Talk about a dream team. That team should perform a LAN, right? God, why does it keep doing that on my map stream? Let's turn our way over. Shido tries to make the push here towards the send. The send do hold back. Twisted Minds. That's a huge nade, though. Look at crazy Lou came out. On the other side, this area is holding up well. So remember that sort of ridge line used to go along all the way, but they put little dips and crevices here now. They've even had time just to graffiti the floor. Oh, and they've got a Twisted Minds. Of course they've got a Twisted Minds logo in mind. What are you saying? This is going to be huge for them. QM looking to try and take the other side. I'm in a bad spot. Hazard is going to be there as well. That could be huge for him. He's just going to be able to stab him in the back. He's got the meds. He's got 10. Oh my God. Let's tab him. At some point, he's going to have to activate. He's going to have to get in. Phase 5 is going to be a bit chunky. Harvey, on the other hand, I'm not checking behind him just yet, but no reason why. Nade comes in. That's a big nade. Oh, they're all clustered together. Here comes the barrage back. Phil First launches one, though, right to the middle. Phil First finds one. Kitty actually finds PWD. S2G go down, unfortunately, for zone. Barrage, it's not going to help him. The next couple of nades coming in quite short. Do you know when the next tournament is? Tournament's already up, mate. Tournament is already up. It's going to be PEC for everyone who's not as an invited team. I'll get you a link in chat when the game finishes. I should really promote PUBG PEC a bit more on PAS. It depends on what region you're in. Zones obviously shift back towards Team Ascent. As we can see, we'll zoom that map feed in. What a pick from Twisted Minds, though. Come on. If they can one, weather the storm, which I think they're now coming out, that kind of weathering the storm, I think it's going to be really strong for them. Like, where'd you go from here? Sabay hasn't got a helmet. He's gone for a full charge. I can tell you that. Good grenade. Good grenade. It's going to bounce away slightly. Bounce into their feet. Should he? Oh, my God. Doesn't get a meta bay. Crossbow goes down. QM under pressure. Meta bay under pressure. QM down to 1. You him out. Hey Mark, we want to know you can really press the website with track.gg. It's awesome. Thank you. Most welcome. T-Bone's had a big input as well. As I said before, Fadex, one of the other casters, has had a wealth of knowledge to help me when it comes down to actually ground footing. Oh my god, Twisted Mind's making the play towards Navi. It's actually allowing Bushido Wildcats to get up here. James boys right in the middle. They're now causing huge. Look at this. T-Bone knows he's edging. That's a big molly. Does it catch him? Oh, he's just short. They've got to push here. Ascend. If they want kills, they've got to get involved. That's ducking towards cover. Smoke goes. Giddy does find one. Gold Digger jumps his way up. MP49 finds Jason. The reverse coming in from Celtic. They're coming in Ricardo. Celtic does find Keta. Shots underneath though. Tippy toes and the pedicure from T-Bone. But would you be surprised? He's from Essex. I'm not. 8 kills from SM. Better game from them. Zone shifts back as well. Let me zoom in and we'll have a look. Navi, unfortunately, are going to fall. First time. I have to see. Top 4. Pretty strong. Just to minds, like, I give them massive kudos here. Like, that positioning that they took early. GG's. That was worth the risk. They weathered the storm, as I said. Now, they're holding in the depths of that satellite crush section. Falcons coming in from more south approach. Now, don't forget, normally, this is where we kind of see the positioning. Tig backs off. I think we are going to see maybe Twisted Minds. How many grenades they got? We've got some. What's the button for this one? Oh, Spyro. The kills. Strimsy deleting 1, 2, 3. Tig now making the push round. The 2-man duo stepping up. Falcon's been really impressive. I know they've been like slightly vocal around kind of the TPP and learning it. I think this is showing well. Honestly, the problem with these early scrims is it's so active outside. I've got dogs barking, I've got kids playing, I've now got car alarms going off, people. Like, I can't fix it. You're just going to have to deal with it. I'm really sorry. It's going again, look. Jeez Louise. Just stop your car alarm going off, man. Ooh. Tig held. Example goes down. Gonna try and get that kill before he moves on. Strimsy moves into a zone. TPP holding up. Blue zone will come through. It's going to bubble out a little bit more from Strimsy. Twisted Minds, unfortunately, goes down. It's Chris down to a top 3. 4 versus 3 versus 2. Michael. And more of an aggressive stance, making the play towards Falcons. Falcons backing up. The only cover they've got. Sees Tig. He's got 2 blue zones. Is he going to edge Strimsy? Right, he's going to edge Strimsy. He's gone double, but too short. Molly's good. Tig gets 1. Strimsy now charged around. It's Christo stabbing him in the back. Causing TPP Tango units some big problems here. Sen looking to try and close it out, and they're going to go strong here. It's going to be another home turf circle win. Potentially it's a 4 versus 1 versus 1. 5 kills for Chris. Kitty on the other side being the dream team. Team Ascend. They rise up again. It's a home turf circle and they get the win. But more importantly, people, Ascend get the first opportunity to make the selection. I wonder. Can I see it quickly? I don't know. It's going to be somewhere. They're going to tell me somewhere. Tordens is there. Best of 5, best of 6 days, 6 games a day. Yeah, let's figure out. Sends get the first pick. Let me know in chat what you think they're going to pick. If it was Narango, surely you go again. Stick or twist. Let's have a quick break when we come back, though. It'll be round number 2. What map it is? Nobody knows. Here we go. I will tell you now that I'm having a huge problem with PUBG. So my main game is not in. I'm just going to boot the game and I'm going to try and get back in. Quite annoying. Anyway, ascend go Wrangle one more time. So at the moment we've only got a map stream, by the way, people, and so which means you have to go to it. It's going to be like bloody 2 frames per second. Stay over at the moment though. Flight path there for match number 2 is northwest down towards a northeast down towards the southwest. Lots of new people in chat, which is good to see. Keep questions coming. Worth letting you guys know that obviously teams that have 5 players, they haven't got like a super sub in, and they're all the coaches. The coaches will descend to the belly of the beast, that's PUBG, and work their way to watching their own team. There's loot spots, which I need to get better at updating for you guys, because on the leaderboard it is there. I can also tell you the PUBG API is not kicking data out. So I actually am also looking at that as we speak. That's all fine. That's all fine. That's all fine. So changes. Oh, it has updated. It has updated, but it's actually kicked out no data. That's super interesting. Why is that the case? Why is that the case? Not sure. Not sure. So again, kind of a copy and paste from the last game. And we'll quickly go check on that QM stuff in a bit. I'm just trying to get back into the game, so just bear with me, guys. My main account. Continue. Looking like it's letting me back in. It's just half a chance anyway. Okay. Press some buttons. Come on, get in. Get in. We're in. We're in. We're in. Right. You guys get to watch me press some buttons. Press that button. Press that button. Where we go? Gosh. Yeah, okay, so interesting that the API is not kicking out the games. No match data found. Bear with me, I'm just going to take a quick print screen. What's going on? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Let's go admin console, check as to why. Refresh the data. Match is found, has found a match. Why? 2 blank, 17 with issue, 19 teams. Okay, I'll have a look at that after. We'll have a look at that after. Because it is critical that we kind of get into the swing of things. So, let's do that. Why is the PUBG API not pulling data? Nobody knows. I think we've had 500 last couple of days. I worked the other day though. I never didn't. Hold on. 23rd, that's the day. Why is it now showing like 100 games? Resync match data. There you go. Definitely got that person in, definitely got that person in there, definitely got that person in there. That's all good. Yep, it is not playing ball, people. I can tell you that. And that isn't an issue with system. I'm just going to hit save there. All the slots are relevant. None of them are empty. All the teams are relevant. I need to get Big Boss Man to have a look. It comes on. Anyway, let's deal with it after. We don't need a leaderboard. It's only a scrim. It's only a scrim. Look, loads of people are having problems. Look, so we just had a spectator shoot now. Beamer is getting super close without dope. Are they store a 4? No, he's disconnected. Same problem I had. Okay, here's what it is. It's a scrim. We're practicing. So in the same copy and paste, send will go to the same location, I reckon. Also really interested to see if and when people try to deny a send from that location. If they know this type of zone, they're going to play there quite early. I would be intrigued to know. I am actually going to quickly test the API. New branch. We'll check. New branch there. Okay, cool. Clear chat. Right. I'll link that. Sorry, guys. I'm just intrigued as to why the PUBG API is not playing ball. TPP do find, unfortunately, a disconnect. So it was found. There. Right, I'm back in. I'm locked in. Right, it's definitely running on there. You are. Okay, cool. They're finding a routing table. Lift off. Again, a 1. Just reminds. Using the rotation, SCG at the top. It's actually come from Furion location. They do well. They hold out. So don't forget, this is the second angle now. So there is no way of anyone else picking a angle. Effectix. One. I think it's going to be more of an aggressive stance for them. Going to try and find the angle. TMO, unfortunately, trying to peek over the top. Fury causing them problems. S2G might even be able to get eyesight on as well. Example has worked his way down. Does find him. Doesn't get the knock. Example. Does, I suppose, enough damage. Backs away. Grenade comes over the top. Does more damage with the grenade. Oh, I didn't quite get the timing right on that one. Sparta. That is a Spartan's throw, but gonna fall short. Example finds one. Spartan now needs to try and defend. Comes in. Grenade comes in. Sparta is charging forward. Oof, TMO go down. TMO and Twisted Minds have taken a huge hit. Fury up, trying to capitalize on this. I suppose where they can. Interestingly for me, Ascend hasn't moved into the same location, so they have, despite being boring, as their coach Gwen says, I don't think they're boring, I think they're very consistent. They have also moved not into their normal drop, so Orchard have sort of learned this way. They've gone more towards the sort of northwest. They're playing, if that zone shifts back down, I think Kettle will make a play straight over. 6X will hold. A little bit of pressure here from Ivy, so I get a potato screen. See the car's now moving, so I think he needs to figure out if he's going to get pushed. How you go player comes down. Okay, so the zone has literally copy and pasted. Look, Ascend should really be going back to their compound quick, and I think that's going to be very much reliant on Keta. Yeah, get that centralized up. I'm also interested in Twisted Minds. Obviously, someone taking that sort of Twisted Minds location away from seeing how well it worked. This is going to be intriguing because QM have tried and pushed in their way, but they've seen that they've been caught. Now comes a play. Everyone's trying to relocate over. TPP getting caught. KT3 taking Volt. No stack on the other side. Spray will come through. Good PWD. Needix is down. So coach has to steps away. Fight another day. That's good. Needix is here. That's good, Nate. Nate. Oof. James, Michael have to hold. Watching Michael stream before earlier, he was obviously looking at how we can get away. Twisted Minds do go down. They will fall. A lot more bodies are kind of up in that north side. James has to reposition. Trying to have that look over. Everyone has said on that north side here. So SCG, Navi, Red Lion, No Slack obviously get involved. We've seen K23 and TPP holding the hold. Send straight, copy and paste back towards their compound. If they go back to back though, guys, they can't pick a send. They can't pick their angle. James gets, oh my god, James gets 2. Only just to be sure. They try and play out this one. That's a barrage. One lost. K23 aggressive, but not going to be for them. Back away. Get the chips, maybe. Back away. Maybe not. I'm out. Okay, so I'm being told there was a fix for the leaderboard. See if it's working in my development environment. It doesn't look like it's working yet, but we will have a quick check. Will help you guys. I'm keen to get a leaderboard up for everyone. No, it's not going to crash their way in. Team is down. Michael, he's worked on this earlier. That peak. He jumped out. Fakey there, but he's been caught. Nice play. I actually really like that play. Fortunately for him, he did get spotted out. No stack split helped. Oh my god, look at this. What is going on here? Fire! Charge! RV full. STG pushing Fury on one side. It's like an NA sandwich. The fill up is the EMEA team. I do not think that that's my problem. Yeah, still not put in. I think there's something wrong with the PUBG API. That happens. Red Line coming from reinforcements as they sweep in from the west. And it's further afield, so he's going to cause some problems here behind from Ibis. He's there, sorry. Completely off ball. Has to get knock here. 360 spin. He's at. Oh, doesn't quite get it. Oh, it has stuck into cover, but high ground's there. That should be the end of Ivers. Tracking very round, going to take some cover. Jogging posted does get that confirmation, and it's done. Long distance. MK. Fury are going to be back in the fight. STG. The filler has been eaten. Destroyed, so to speak. Now the guys know it's still not working. Kicks close. Shido Wildcats here. Bestlock has worked his way in. There's a drop even teasing people to play this location, but not going to be the case. Melman diverting no slack. A couple of shots for them. Oh no, they're in problems. They're in problems. Here comes a crash. H win. On the defensive hold, grenade will go out. He gets spotted. Down to kick now. Backs out. He's got BRDM. Get the BRDM, bro. Just run. BRDMs can go for pretty much everything, but when it comes down to a picnic bench, they're not in the best of spots. He's got 2 grenades as well, you know. Does he bounce off the car? Another one, maybe? Find themselves now with a BRDM. Nice play from Kihash. Like that sort of bounce off. I don't think he kind of got the damage that he really wanted. Wildcats will fall. Fury crash in. K2-3 rolled over the top. T-Bone and Kitty goes down. It's big for them. Give those confirmations as well. Zone shifts further in. The team sort of worked their way down. The team also going to be there. That's kind of where we expected to see QM. I think where QM wanted the hole to be. On that game number 1. Send out bodies. Phase 4. I could get to a recall center if they wanted to. K2-3 do back away from this, so they're going to have his no slacks on the other side. So no slack going to want to look at this and try and pick up the fight on the other side. Yeah, leaderboard's still not working, guys. On both platforms, actually. So something's not playing ball. Unfortunately, I can't tell you as to why. Well, I can ask his assistant to have a look at itself and self-heal. VP this time, not out early. We've got 10 teams, so not in the placement points just yet. VP holding that sort of north side. Replays. Oh, I can do replays, but they're definitely not set up for today. I can tell you that. Okay. Nagara 38. I can do them. You're stretching me. I'm a one-man production. I'm not one of those guys with multiple instruments and just walk around. You can hit clip, and I can post it out for you. It's the opportunity to take the BRDM, and that's a good play. So they will now hold. Zone shift. Get ready for that one. Surely back to Team Orchard into that compound, right? Has to be. He prays, he hopes. VP good spot. Send, go for a big split. Rocking good shots. Puts Monodog back. Goes back the way it came. Not the way it came. So I don't have the replays on, man. That is... Oh, he went straight for his box. GG's. That is a big GG's. I think they've got eyes in the sky. They do. So they're looking for somewhere to try and go. Good play from them. People are going to try and work their way in. K2 going to be there. And then one of the other dips. He's like, he'll be alright. They're going to try and now hold Hazard. Goes down zone, unfortunately. I just can't see it. I can't see this happening for them. They are one there. Oh my god, he's layers. Terrible. Legend. Dumb. And he will descend. What if you're just sort of there above you and then into a body just land on top of you? Like, what the hell? Big crash now. Team percent down bodies. Game number 1 winners. Not looking to pick the next map. They've got to try and find somewhere to hide out. Gets up. Tailing Chris. Whee! Keeps him up. Oh, teamwork! Oh my god, Keta. That is a GOAT play. That kept Chris alive. That actually kept Chris alive. GG's. Big GG's. There goes one. Backing away. Blue zone's coming in. Needs to reposition that car. They're off angled here. Phil first backs off as well. Really wants to save that. Hands up. That BRDM. QM down. Get a bit of a bird's eye view of it. He held the discipline. He held the trigger. But can be also 5 Orangles. No, it can't be 5 Orangles. So only one map can be selected twice. So Wrangle obviously is the against the rule there, Rambo, because Wrangle's the first map. So technically, a Wrangle can be picked once more in an evening. All the other times, it has to be 2 maximum level of 2. So if someone goes like game 2 with a Miramar, game 3 could be Miramar type of thing. Yeah, I might be doing that, Chris. I can tell you that. Get ready for the shift. Goes north, ascend the rim. Goes back towards VP. Oh, gets up, careful. That was caught on camera. The more she needs to get in, the VRDM also needs to get in, but needs to get a res. 45 seconds to go. Get a bit of a reload of stock. I don't know how much YouTube was kind of expelled on that play before. If it gets IXE. Now repairing that BRDM. Here, Chris is spraying bullets from the distance. In the trenches. This is going to come down to timing. VP taking a bit of a bully on them. STG, go down. Team Orchard rotating round. Sosadid right underneath him. Sosadid gets flattened. So he's going to be there. He's sort of just dancing with him. There's 2. What is going on? How is he getting away with it? How is he able to just dance in the open on that? Grenade comes through. Grenade's going back. Without dope. Charging forward. Team Orchard somehow got 6 IX out. It felt rough though. I'm not going to lie. Team Ascend will fall. Hose up. Launches that Panzer into the shack. Levitating boxes. Sorry, yeah, I'll focus back on covering this. Team Orchard has 1 left in the compound. Now Shadow has to charge forward 2 grenades. Potentially land him if laid correctly. Especially, I was about to say, if they're watching, if Extend's watching his dead box. VP losing 1, so they've got to extend their way forward. I am interested also to see if has it found a fix for my leaderboard. It has. My leaderboard has fixed. Now, it's fixed on my production site. Hey, it's fixed on my other site. We got a leaderboard. It's working. It's working. GG's. Shit. Team Ascendia 10 placement. Kills, yeah, 11. Yeah, that's right. Yes, we're working. Leaderboard is working. Yes. Cool. We fixing stuff. Right, let's get ready on the map. Adapt goes back towards VP. That's that can be closed. And this can be open. Yeah, back towards VP. We don't have like a trench second we go around. That's about it. Interesting to see what no slack do. KG3 will hold the outside edge. Fury have got that BRDM, but it'll be a little bit of a horrible push. You don't really want to go that way, right? I suppose they've got the BRDM. They could get away with it. They could get away with it. I like VP stance. They're pushing forward to deny these guys entry. Fury going to have to wait. Here comes that zone as it starts to shift in. Is open train. Actually, I suppose if they go the other way, they're going to get caught. Right, Dope launching their way forward as well. No slack doing the same, coming behind. I think all eyes are going to be on Fury. That's going to be there. He gets one. Confirmed as well. Jeez. You are just gifting VP. Gets in. Launch it. Oh, we gave him the Panzer as well. They're like, we don't need that. Thank you very much. Panzer found. BRDM denied entry. And we're into a top 4. VP with 4. No stack with 3. K23 with 2. And without Dope. Might not be without hope just yet. Come on, the boys. How's it fire? See you later. I'm out. This is KC3 also out. No slack will fall without Dope. Hope they might try and hold. Yeah, this is difficult for anyone trying to hold this one out now. 4 versus 2. Carl's gone. Trying to peek their way around. They are just holding. Lukrux on one side. Beamy has come pretty close. So Beamy is being sneaky. He hasn't got any heavy utility. Lukrux is backing him up though. He again hasn't even got heavy utility either. So does it come down to kind of that Corexy Nixie hold? Well, Corexy's got a mini maybe. Now they should start descending their way in. Here comes the push forward. He's got no idea. They're close. Always got a Groza. Repeat. No, it's repeat and done. It's a VP victory though. Match number 2 is down to the wire. But VP control the game out. GG's. Well played. So about that at the beginning. Something wrong with the API. We fixed it. Or fixed whatever was happening. And we now happen to manually manage a leaderboard slightly different. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you very much, bro. Good game. VP obviously now need to pick the map. We can't pick a Wrangles anymore. Remember, you can only select the map once or twice over. Wrangle once because obviously it has been done. Ascend one game number 1. VP take game number 2. So interesting to see which way they now go. They're going to go to a wildcard map. They're going to go to a mirror map, but it's in the hands of Virtus Pro. Don't forget you can get over towards track. The leaderboard is updating, so stay tuned with that one. For now though, I'll see you guys in a few. So, Wrangle off the map. Looks like the wild card is the case. I'm just going to throw this out there, guys. Throw this out here. Are we that boring in EMEA that we might just go the normal route? Does Rondo get picked next? And do we end on 2 wonderful Miramars? You let me know in chat. You let me know in chat. Leaderboard, though, say it's fixed, but it is taking some additional time to update. So I'm just keeping an eye on that as we speak. I've got like a manual button where I can force to sync, but even the PUBG API is not like kicking things out correctly. So we're having to do some kind of jiggery and pokery around in the background. Expect it maybe sort of kick out after, I hope. And yeah, it has found, obviously it's found the first game, that's fine. I know that game is correct. We'll have a look at this one. Flight path though is an east up towards the north. Pushing slightly towards that northwest, but does favour the northeast corner of the map, so not great. A lot of these teams are going to have to maybe extend. There's a scrim, so don't expect too much of a hot drop. Yeah. Ooh, zone divides both. So this does mean that we could have some technical issues a bit later on. Like, do you go north here? Or do you stay on the south coast? Just in mind to be happy where they are. Oh, guys, I've been updating the drop spot map as well, so you can. I need to build that out. Once we get most of the teams in the system, it kind of will auto-populate, but obviously on track to be able to click on Tago, for example, and start to see like the drop spots starting to sort of appear. It does need some work. I do plan to get that guys sorted for everyone. Falcons haven't gone to their normal drop spot there. Question mark, unable to do so as well. I'll just clock make as well. Okay, cool. Why, oh why, do we only have the one match? That's the million-dollar question. Most of the team's okay. I am intrigued to sort of figure out as to who moves where, what, how many no footy sports. Obviously, we are seeing this kind of VP taking Yung Chung. Kind of like this area because you've kind of got the multiple ways out. You've got 3 kind of up the shipyard, or yeah, sort of play back. This bit where Luke Rocks is always a danger section for them, especially with the transition down to the south. Just demands kind of 2-2 terminal, not really taken. This hillside here, by without dope, is super strong as well because you can kind of get eyesights on. Team Orchard trying to hold off the bridge here. I wouldn't be too surprised to see the other two maybe sort of wrapping behind, maybe on the other side. Kind of roll the dice that actually if it goes towards the north, there they might stand a chance to get over. You know, everyone else, we're going to see them kind of maybe commit to a south side. Who is certified with it? That's B-Me. You go to the website, you can click on him and you'll be able to see. Oh, ignore that. Hold on. That won't work. That won't actually work for you. Let me do this. Do it. Hold on. Use that one. Helmet sneaking in. So Ascend going back for their old school one, which is Army Base. TPP go late. QM got a large rotation round as well. Oh, example, gets Tiska. They would crash in. He's down to a one-shot spotter. Charges. There he goes through. Does find him. Recrash comes on the other side. Crazy Luke trying to provide the reinforcements where he can. He goes around the outside. That won't really help, though. The other guys position their way in towards more of a centralized spot. Maybe comes through. Tiska not there. Oh, and Carl hoovers up huge amounts of that damage. Sparta does go down. He's to the side. Is he going to launch up this Panzer? I think sometimes just people get too committed to the Panzers. Like, way too committed to the Panzers. It's not going to help out. Furia, which seems like a third party at the moment. What is this login used for? No, that's we love a third party. TMO go down. Just in mine's found. Lou falls. Effectix, final player here for TM. The admin center is kind of where we set events up and stuff like that. Just to answer your question there. Minus 46. Damn, GG's. That's where we set events, check players, merge alt accounts into main accounts. We've got a debugging section for when events are not being worked. I'll be clear, S2G, they go down pretty quick. I think this zone is going to force a lot of people early fighting. Shido there. Meta Bay, there's Monodox. Monodox is literally part of the convoy. Literally part of the convoy. Yeah, it's not what you want to do. Make a lot of noise when you roll up. Let's go, Monodox. Let's get the opportunity to back away slightly. Again, there is a division. So Nix, you can see on that map, he's come to the south side. So he's got like a little bunker he can hide into. He will be looking onto Team Orchard. So he'll be safe. The guys, like correct, will be able to keep an eye over him. Zico might be able to spot him on that north side. SM play from army base, no need for them to sort of move over. TPP came in very much from that northwest corner, now down towards Palace. So they are looking back. PWD looking towards Fishing Camp. Obviously, an S2G crashed into Navi. They've gone. We saw the whole TMO, Twisted Minds, and Furia fight. That compound's very strong now because it's arguably central. Tego, as we know, it likes to attract the zone. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we see that sort of play towards the water. EMEA. Sees Keta, which is a barrage of spray towards him, but gets away with it. Beamy comes over the top and doesn't find him. Mitch Chris now sort of capsizing up. Then there's one player here. Beamy knows that, so he's going to try and evacuate. He has to cover the boys as well. Obviously, the guys will know. Oh no! He's been beamied! He's been beamied! Oh my days! How unfortunate is that? Is it a lamppost? Watering hole? Beamy got taken out by a watering hole. The plumbing work pretty solid in PUBG. Keta is insane with a bolty, by the way, guys. Insane. No slack only for them to move. Falcons coming close. We're seeing a little bit of a punch back and forwards when the door opens up for me. Biggs does get a hit. Zone will be telling. I'm sure we'll go back to that water. If we get aggressive southeast, that's horrible for the players. Flight path was horrible as well, to be fair. Shido and going, it goes towards that south side, so we expect it to kind of last back here. I'd say Q and Bushido might have started to fight there, but it's not going to be the case. Here comes the sort of push across the water now. Red line. Well, they've got to hit the pedal to the middle and red line this one to the south. BP be looking to try and do the same, but they've got those multiple options of bridges they'll be looking over. They'll be okay. No X's. It's making his presence a bit more known. Arctics. Gotta be careful, especially when you come over this bridge. You look at this hill as like a safety. Get the turd. Where did you go? Where did you crash up? I actually think doing enough here. Thread the needle slightly. Zico's actually, they turned. They've taken advantage of this. Oh my days, they jumped out at the wrong time and the Panzer, it split the team. Red line. Take damage. VP. Cataclysmic damage from Ascend. We missed it. It's on the bridge on the other side. QM. Take it again. Major amounts of damage. Arctics will fall. Red line get cleared up. 6IX hold. Difficult to try and catch a lot of these kills. PUBG's taking a tumble. I really want to go see where he's taking a tumble because he's literally by himself. Team Orchard. I'm trying to get rid of QM. If you kind of leave him, they would have reset to a degree. MP farming there. On a docked. Final player here for QM. A team which has been grinding out a lot when it comes down to TPP scrims. I think a team which is still trying to figure out, like us, the secret sauce. I think most of these other teams are really happy how they kind of enter in here. 6IX will hold Fury only for them to move. Then go for a 2-2 split as they took up VP on that north side by Yungchung. They sort of clash past in that northeast corner on the bridge. T-Bone was the first one to go over, so they're going to look back over each other. TPP obviously had PUBG take a tumble. Now going to be rezzed here by Needix. Judo Wildcats go around the other way. So again, remember they were clashing with QM, taking different pathing. They've had to sort of move back around the other way. They're now in the southeast corner. Narvi store hold. KT3, so on that sort of south side. We've got about 17 seconds now before that zone appears. We'll stay on this view just for now. One of the dots like, where'd you go? The car is going to give way, and there it does. The zone should give way now. Comes from south, as expected. Let's play back towards more of a southwest. Send more rotation for them. They obviously need to move in. Super intrigued as to why Ladyboy's taking so long to kick out today from PUBG. They must be working on the API. If I don't find that fourth, they'll be returning. The drop spot's fine. Grid 49. Trying to be the deterrent here from Kick, but I think the information gained. It's a solo player. Falcons unleash the wings. You know, back away slightly, but they'll be okay. Kick's taking an absolute beasting up here. 6IX, Diffix gets shots on him. Oh, 360 flip. Just parking there. Tactical park, that was. hit run slightly. She's received huge amounts of damage. She's alright. Gets away with it. Kitty maybe taking elements of that pressure over the top here. Grenade goes over. This isn't quite sure. I think it's going to be enough. They'll be cautious. 6AX on the other side. They want to try and play ball this one. Furia will be looking to try and do the same. Yeah, QM, unfortunately. Now going to fall. They are hounding. Who is chasing? Is it T-Bone? That is not the vehicle you want to be using. There you go, T-Bone. Get damage done. Gets it. Falls. T-Bone able to jump out. He's 1 HP. Chris is there. There's one. Kick will fall as well. Send got this level of aggression. They're breathing this newfound aura. And H-Win, well, for the Falcons, they might not be flying together anymore. They disengage, they back off. H-Win car taking a beasting. He's at the start. They've been able to pick up one. Having a little look around here. It's Chris. Get those confirmations, denying as much as they can. Oh, H-Win unfortunately falls down. That ridge would have been perfect for him. So does shift away. Does shift on towards kind of terminal. These other teams I'm going to look that way. Bushido Wildcat's coming outside. I think he's heard him. He's looking back that way. H-Win disengages. Level 3 vest. I think he knows. Might BB. Just might want to get out this one. Dodge it. I suppose not a lot of people. Turn will find Na'Vi involved. Bushido Wildcat's lurking on the other side. But massive, massive, massive 2-2 split for them. It is map selection for those that don't know. It was not working properly, guys, unfortunately. Falcons full. Send impressive yet. They are. They're looking good. They've got obviously new IGL. T-Bone taking the charge. There. We get a devil. Just pull up. If fix. Trying to cause the damage. Should be enough for him now just to try and press on them. This dip, unfortunately for them, is not going to give him any coverage. They are just going to get hounded here. Cars going. Why is it saying on these bosses? I feel like it's a PUBG thing. Wow, Michael trying to run over our P90. Tries to stab him in the back. 1-2 dump. OT3. Fury getting the knock. That confirmation. Bushido Wildcats might be able to find it as well. Doritos will fall. Car says goodbye. Bushido Wildcats eager, hunting, watching for any kills they can find. And now here comes the mortar fire. Right, is that Bushido Wildcats? I think it is. It's on for his Chris, but he's already gone. 1-2 grenades at the moment. It's like mortar fire as well. Stroke finds one. Send. Oh, done. Low shift. Back towards terminal. I feel for TPP. They're constantly kind of chasing this zone at the moment. I suppose especially in the south side, yeah. Got to try and find a way in here. Esports ready. Right. Plumbing. Outstanding. I'm saying. You've got a good plumber. You hold on to them, alright? Michael P90, TPP, unit. led by James, down to 3. Medic's got 2 kills at the moment. P90 does damage. It's not going to be enough. Damn, they got no other option. They have to kind of charge into terminal here, right? Had you freehold the outside edge. 6x to be happy where they are. This is going to be very much a bloodbath. I say can't launch a name from there. They are 1. Shido, like they've held so much terrain. So much terrain. Oh, only 1 match found. These tippy toes. Boo stick. Always on the... Ow, hands up. Well, maybe if you shot the Panzer at that would have been a little bit of a different outcome. House will fall. Team Orchard won't be able to get that one. Extends final player for them. As you can see, I don't think he can get that. Does 6IX win this one? Or have they extended over towards too much? Fury catching. Shit, Wildcats doing the same from the east. They've just extended. They've been a little bit too greedy. They get caught. They get the res back on. Poster goes down. Team Orchard will fall. Diffix finds him with the blue zone nade. Down to TPP unit. How do they get him? They do find an entry point, so yeah, we're in zone here. Everyone else trying to deal with the damage, trying to find entry themselves. 6AX go backwards the way they came, back towards the north. Now looking to try to take their neighbours on Furia. Got the cars, Melman over the top, DraftKing has 556 whistling past his ear. Second leaderboard now caught up. Pretty sure. It is taken ages to find games. No idea why. And then it finds the game, but there's something wrong with the API. There's something wrong with the API. Focus not after. Elman 1-2 dumb. Shoot at Wildcats. They want to take the fight on themselves. 6AX. I wouldn't be too surprised for them to continue pushing this road. I think especially get a knock. That'll be the right play. Why wouldn't you? Ooh, now knowing that as well. IXE finds 1. Puts that team up for no slack on to 4. 83 obviously down bodies already, but so is TPP Tango unit. They're about their IGL. Jim sitting back, watching, waiting, listening, guiding the team as they crest their way through terminal. Still will hold. Grenade goes out. Second grenade goes out as well. PWD shotgun in hand. Okay. Burning through util. Still has 1 more. You can hear him. They're also heading back up to the top. And I suppose they're in zone, right? Zone shifts away. Then it kicks off. Literally, the moment I pull away from it, it kicks off. Needix finds one. PWE down. Zimblio finds the other. Michael trying to hold. Right peak. Far greater than the left peak. Needix continues to charge, but he's going to fall down towards Michael, but he's got 5 seconds left to try and get that res on. Reggie 3 doing the same. RV looking to try and sniff their way over here. Needix will fall. Nice stance here from Michael. Nades there, but that blue zone's alright. Blue zone pretty much spot on, to be fair. Renot cabins. Gets your 3 back up. At one point they've now moved, and they now know. Nade comes over the top. Michael eager to clear it, and he does. How much more have they got? Not much more. Potentially. X. The moment we get towards OCD, it's in the middle. Should have Wildcats. Like there's a little bit of grit about this team. Like they might be down bodies, but they refuse to go out half the time. And like leaderboard has just updated now, so that's long. Something's not right with the PUBG. Okay, at least I can confirm it's not my side. What we got? We're phase 4, and you guys are leaderboard next. I get an update. PUBG decides to remove FPP as a play. They're going to remove FPP from the game because they're going to allow players to sort of switch in. But I can kind of see a world that you don't have FPP ranked anymore. Like I can't see the game removing the function. I can see them changing the queuing mode. I don't think it'd be this year. If anything, I think it might be later on, but we'll see. Remember, 82% of our region was playing before the change. Last year was playing TPP. So let's see. There's a bit of nostalgia about it. Like I remember the game started as TPP, right? Boostic and Hagatori in the same team is unfair. Come to Diddy. Good, right name. This is unfair. 6IX unable to work their way in. Terminal, the hardcover became king. Should have Wildcats. As I said, that grit about them on the east. I was worried. They were so split. I was worried they were going to get caught out. Move up. Finds Michael. He steps out. That left peak is not going to be great for him. He does step back. Whoa, finds him back for the lead though. Here's the click. Scav, I think, asked him to go back in. I think Scav's holding the angle. Scav is holding the angle. Michael goes down for boost stick. Just in there. Done. Fall down, we shall. It's a 4 versus 4 versus 3. 6IX OCD gets found, but he'll take 4th place before he hangs up his shirt. Appreciate the follow, guys. It's good to see so many people back watching. 500 people watching on Twitch alone, let alone the YouTube gig. And people on Twitter. story. Bushido Wildcat still digging deep. Alright, trying to suss out. He's going to fall. And this Na'Vi fight on. It's going to be critical. Unfortunately, though, for no slack, they literally have no slack, with no pun intended. They have to fight on two fronts here. We are going to the white. So the dots, I'll quickly flash it up. The dot, obviously, right in the middle there. Pretty much all the teams. No slack has to fight on two fronts. Na'Vi applying pressure towards no slack. Bushido Wildcats providing pressure towards no slack. Na'Vi and Bushido haven't opted to take the fight all together just yet. Get the res on. I think he can. Crawl round, crawl round, crawl round, crawl. Nope. Left peak, not great. Scav. Yeah, they're running out of space now. No slack. At the charge from Na'Vi. Scav. Get a shot in the back. Still got util. Expend what you can. Sees him. It's not going to be the case. Ferris does find the end. 9 kills here for Na'Vi. They are charging their way forward. Down towards Bushido Wildcats. It's a 4 versus 3. Old Tigger finds 1. Off ankle going to be from Metaplay. Now here's to fight his way out. Ferris will fall down. There's 1, there's 2, and he's nearly done. Celtic refused to go down. He finds 1, but Na'Vi will clutch up at the end. Na'Vi get the win. Huge kills. It's a 12 kill game. A 22-point round for Na'Vi. GG's. Right, leaderboard updating about round 4 for you guys. Okay, so apologies. It is later than expected, but it is updating. You can get on the leaderboard. Exclamation mark tracked. TRACKD, or type leaderboard obviously in chat as well. Good game. That was game number 3. So that is one of the rounds for Tago confirmed up. Let me get myself back in the lobby. Let me see if these teams have already decided where they want to go. They are looking to try and make the call. They haven't made the call just yet. Got timed out that lobby. Let's try and get myself back in. I do. Yeah, they haven't made the call yet. Keep an eye on the break screen. Obviously, you'll see it update. 3 rounds are done. 3 more to go as we do cross into the second half. Let us know what map you would pick and as to why. Can't see a reason why Na'Vi couldn't go yet again. Good drop spots for Tago, but we'll see in a few.
You lift me off of the ground. I close my eyes and I wait for the come down. I used to live in the now. Now I'm wiser to think that we are bulletproof. Teens with thicker skin, now we just bruise. We were hopeless and we're hopeless now, but I remember we threw our fists in the air, singing. I remember when we were kids, never scared, yeah. And the sky went dark, we used our hearts to guide us. You showed me you care, and I remember, yeah, I remember. us now, but I remember we threw our face in the air singing. I remember when we were kids, never scared, yeah. And the sky went dark, we used our hearts to guide us. You showed me you care, and I remember, yeah, I remember. I remember.
Here we go. Oh, leaderboard's fixed. It's coming through rapid now. The Council of TPP decided, no, this is a council for the EU SCRIMS, which comprises of obviously admin staff, obviously people in the region, and also more importantly, global partner teams, coaches, etc., and players. So they make a decision. I think there are a lot of CIS players, and we have to take in the fact that actually the SCRIMS start at 6 p.m. my time. Is like 7, 8, 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock their time. So that's like quite late. So they're finishing like 12, 1. So 2-hour shift forward brings them back to kind of the time that we would have been doing. They're reviewing it. They're going to see how it goes. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's crazily early for me. Like, I don't know how many scrims I can cover for everyone. I'll do my best. I'll see what I can do. But it's during my working day. So if I get a better day and I can book some time out, I will get in and cover some scrims for you. Let's talk though. Navi did pick Tego, so they went for stick. They go back again. Makes sense. So they drop swat. They quite like this one. Flight path though for this one is a east across towards a west, pretty much central. Not as crazy as the last time we had this zone. Let's try and catch up a bit more chat. True. What are we looking at? Trying to get, what's that? So we answered that question. I've already answered that. Don't really care about if you invest TP until phase 5, 6 and gets so campy. Flock Father, I'm with you on that one, and I think that's my biggest takeaway from TPP so far. I think phase 1 to kind of, I'd actually maybe say pushing more phase 6. I'd actually argue say it's a little bit more aggressive. They get a lot more information while driving around, and I think that's engaging them to fight more, right? They're driving around a rotation path that they might have got away with and not seen someone. They don't fight, whereas I feel like now they're fighting for that rotation. I also think part 2, I'll actually let now I'm answering this. Part 2, I also think people are fighting for compounds more. I think we're going back to the old school methodology where we fight for hard cover quite early on, and it is position key, not for all teams. I do think some teams will struggle when it comes down to trying to figure out that positioning and all that jazz. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes on. But I definitely feel like people are fighting more for compounds anyway. Oh, it's not really a question. Well, it's not a question, more of a statement. But I do have a little check about it. Bosh, that was terrible observing for me to do that. My apologies. Zone does go quite late. We are divided and conquered between the north and south yet again. More of the north is in Godak. Godok attracts a lot more of the zones as well. So watch that space. Water, we know it like to sort of retract. We'll see more teams sort of play for a 2-2 split. Be intrigued to see. Navi, who took game number 3, is already on the transition, already on the move. Will we see them kind of lock down those compounds that 6AX went for, etc. Youngchong taken up by VP. We've already seen Nixie extend out quite early here as he sort of plays into a position just outside of Palace. And I'm with them. I kind of, my gut tells me it's going north here. My gut does tell me it's north here. Wait and see. They're going to apply pressure here. You want you to go towards the other side. So they're going to be okay. The pros are not going to leave, guys. It's their job. Like, someone makes the decision in your job and you're like, yeah, you don't just leave. Mate, you might do eventually, but initially, you got to think for the players. There is more money on the line, guys. There's more events. There's more competition. Your global partner team, you're kind of guaranteed revenue there, right? You look at your regional partners that is going to be coming out shortly. That will also be giving you a lot more opportunity, should we say, to try and get some more revenue. And then the tier 2, tier 3. Now, there's a big question around the tier 2, tier 3. I think with the more opportunities, the scrims and the cups, there's money on the lines for people that have never played esports. I've always said it's critical for them to start putting this into the game. So let's see how this year develops. There's word, they said in one of the videos that they are going to be, there's an esports tab, an esports pass. That there would be amazing. If you are looking at this from a, as I do as a business point of view, 82% of our region sits in TPP, and then you start putting in the game, hey guys, you think you're good enough to compete in esports? I expect to see more coming. Anyway, my waffle, my rant over. I love you all as always. I'm really interested for this year. All the teams, all the players have to relearn. Some have already been grinding, right? Some haven't. We have to wait and see. Experience watchman again, 100%, mate, 100%. Pro level is a low level for pro gaming. And a kick, example, suddenly go to CS2. I can't see it, Flock 5. I can't see it. Everyone decision when they exchange the opinions. We're going to do that. No, and look, opinions are key here. Your opinions are always welcome on my channel. All I ever say, the rule is, you don't talk bad about players and teams, right? Or like the guy earlier tried to talk bad about me with his little fake account. Go Hamid! See you later. Get out of here. It's not the place. We're here to watch some scrims. We're here to... Hopefully I can get better observing again. We get to watch the All-Stars. Been blessed to go watch the All-Stars live. Like, it is insane. If you have an opportunity this year, there is word, it's not confirmed, word that PGC might be at Turkey. Oh my God. EMEA teams, regions, unite. We should be getting together, getting flights and getting out there. Hearing a grenade going off in public, like while you're sitting there watching, it vibrates through your chest. Like, it is amazing. Plus all the merch, plus you get to meet the players, all of that jazz, right? Just the sound, the mortar fire, the whistling past your ears, and the bass of the venue going off. That there is why I want to go again. Just waiting for these events to get confirmed, and I can start looking at some flights. A few people have asked me, am I on the talent this year? No, I don't know. I'm assuming they're working their way through at the moment. I hope, I pray that I get an opportunity to do some casting again, some of the main stages. Love to do again PEC again. Absolutely love to do a PGS. this year or any of the other events. PNC, though. PNC is one of my favourite events. Alright, most of these teams starting to work their way in. We are seeing a divide. No one's split yet. That's all. Let's have a look at the zone. No one's split. So VP obviously are lurking their way in. Nixie's kind of being joysticked in to try and take the players here. But you've got to be cautious because you don't know where the others are. There's no one going north and south at the moment. This kind of makes sense here, Zico. We see the zones sort of play back this way. We also see the zones play back this side as well as high ground. That's kind of why we see VP here. A dangerous would be a shift to the south, but the teams need to get moving. And that's why we see teams like question mark obviously rotate their way around. K23 are up there. Falcons now moving on sort of east side as they've gone for airport. Fury are doing the same. He is getting close. I'll give you that. I don't think he knows they're there. So what VP are doing is they are trying to expose him onto this side. Nixie can see him, but Karex finds him first. Lucrux slides his way in like he's like Tokyo Drift style. Watch that left peak. Smoke because they're trying to get the angle. Got to be careful though. The nades comes over the top. Trying to gain information on the other side. As he clears through the buildings one at a time. He gets caught as well. Red line, do red line it in. Zone still not exposed just yet. We've got 53 seconds before we see it decide. Maybe it doesn't decide. Maybe it centers up. Maybe it causes us more problems. But I would expect both these teams still to remain in. Everyone else lurking on the edge of each other, neighbouring. Or are being neighbours for a short period of time. The Grux now crosses his way over. I slam my keyboard in frustration. Skrexy looks to try and beam me up. He's going to get that res. It's a consistent cat and mouse game. It is like chess. So again, sick. That's what I do like about TPP. There's a lot more mind games that go with it. Like fake moves, seeing if you can lose the player. Knowing if you've been spotted versus not being spotted. Right, well, there's that shift. And say nobody knows. Well, you know, and the idea that he's going to that top side as we spoke. That kind of VP hill we spoke about. Twisted Minds are going to be happy with this. Team Orchard now going to move over. We've got to try and catch a lot of these transitions here because we are going to get a little bit of a bottleneck now at the bridge. Remember, Team Ascend, they caught out VP last time. S2G move across. They're going to be okay. Ascend coming in from behind. Na'Vi still on the adjacent hold as well. They actually pull up here. Gets found. I don't know if you know Spira's there. A grenade off the backboard here. Gets found anyway. Akatori finds the damage on Get Up. It's not the path in Ascend. Should be disengaging. Let's have a quick look to see where they might be looking to go. They are stacking it. They are getting their way across. Let's go have a look at Team Orchard does. They do run into S2G. Down to 1. That backpack is so off-putting. He gets caught completely up here. Back. Good steal. More importantly, Na'Vi getting most of the steals. So they hold. They're going to let Ascend go. VP still trying to dig out the Kings of the Palace. Shido Wildcats chill out. Falcons go wide. Twisted Minds will now hold. Right, Dope takes the high ground. Stay with Ascend. They're going to rotate their way around. Looking in towards Palace here. I always worry about crashing to Palace. That you feel like it sort of leaves out in that sort of northeast corner. Amy looking to try and get Nixie back, so that's gonna give them the numbers back. I suppose that's the advantage here. Michael, Nixie down. Nidix pretty close. I think Nidix is going to be waiting for maybe a bit more of an exposure. Oh, chair's gone down. Bye bye, bye bang. Helix is maybe just pinning, seeing where the team can park up, but their car's gonna be safe. No real engagement just yet. Maybe TMO. Maybe QM as they breach around that top side. Falcons have an amazing ability to kind of stay out of trouble on rotation. I think they've come in from the southeast corner. Remember they went from airport down from a northeast down to a southeast. Now they've come back up towards us a north here. They're going to cause a lot of these teams problems. I'm sort of trying to punch a hole into kind of a location they can get. If they don't, they're going to rotate themselves away. That is what we're going to see here. Navi now crossing over, trying to take on Team Orchard. Furia taking it easy. So is Bushido Wildcats. They still remain on that sort of south side. TPP Tango unit also moved their way around. It's pretty cluttered now. Only 2 teams remain on that sort of south side. Maybe in those cars waiting for that transition. We're going to find out. Goes back to that hill. TPP Tango unit need to find entry. Falcons need to find entry. Bushido need to find entry. Furia already moved across. Harvey, they don't need to push in. Diffix making a push towards Yokai. Kara's gone. Has he get the opportunity to have a peek over? He does. Doesn't expose the shots though. Yeah, anyway. Most teams hold. Falcons still trying to find their way in. Crazy Loot gonna be there as well. I think he doesn't know about Falcons yet. Or at least I can't see that being the case. I'm always tempted, like after a game, actually pause that, I'll come back to that. Team right top, the left peak, coming down to a 1, does catch him as well. Needix comes flying by. It's caught. And he goes down. Team sticks it to him. Kind of backs off here. Don't forget Diffix not too far away. He actually gets a steal. PWD stolen. James down. Michael trying to be that kind of anchor plate. Final player now for TPP Tango unit. Do like this team. James, Michael, PWD, and Needix. This is a strong team. They just need to get into their rhythm. Whereas Michael says he needs to get his stats up on my thing. Mark is 100% wrong about that. No, never. It's just an opinion. We're all entitled to our opinions. Some more than others, maybe. I said my 2P. I said my P2. Sparta. Looking back this way. He's in problems as well, but zoom this map in a bit more. Centralize up and see what we've got going on very quickly. As it is working its way in. Falcon's going to try and move their way. I like the myth off, but they kind of need to be last here. I think this split is not going to help them out. Falcons do make the play in. So it's going to shift. We've got to lose the water a little bit. And it goes back towards the palace. Goes back to that hill. Wow. Yeah, Dodo had a huge amount of prize money, guys. Falcons full. TMO hold. Zone shift out this area, though. Can I get the next fight? The next fight is going to be Navi. Look at the zone. As I said, it has centralized up towards that hill. Palace, see it a lot. We're expected to leave Palace after this. Without dope, is going to be in a strong spot. But can they defend north, south, east, and west? Because everyone will start to descend on them. Navi, get the opening. Hooks is down. Big stick. Trying to wait for Arctics to make the peekaboo. Looking for the grenade. It's the launch, but it's going to be the smoke this time. We're going to try and give them an entry point here and denied. Spyro does get that confirmation done. Leosh watching, looking, and waiting. Utility is critical. Critical. There goes not just one, but 2 Doritos. That's going to stop any kind of car crashing coming in, at least for them. Flash bounces in and back. RV time is ticking. He needs to get shifting. The mine's going to be doing the same. Tiska finds Sata, but also they will fall on the adjacent side. We'll quickly bounce over to this, though, because we have multiple team fight. Just the mines work their way in, trying to get the defense here. Spartan needs to move, but TMO also on the other side of this. No slack, a little bit further in, and unfortunately for Twisted Minds, they're going to find new entry points. Back to the fight on the south here. Leosh trying to get the defensive. Has to try and hold. Hakatori finds his way around. I like the use of the Doritos to try and stop the cars crashing the whole way through. It's done their job. I'll be find themselves now on the outside. I think FaZe has left PUBG, but I don't know. I haven't seen anything official. Gecko, legendary raid, brother. Appreciate you. As always, give Gecko a follow, guys. He's actually a legend. He streams pretty much most of the time. He's multiple games as well. The unit go down. Michael's found. Oh, God, it's all kicking off. It's all kicking off. This is a hold. Pass up. Trying to stab. He goes down. Other side, 6IX making the play towards QM. Let me just tab that up because we need to bounce back to that. Mifoff will fall. Close that hold. Twisted Mind's now going to play. Twisted Mind's playing straight into Furia. Buildings found. Second C-swap is one and done for them. So Sadid now trying to make the play. Twisted Mind's take out in 12th place. Sadid outside in the blue. It's phase number 4. Has a shots towards QM, but it's not enough. Zone. Woo, my days. That is the mountain. Yeah, I've told a lot of the players, actually, they should stream on a delay. Because if they stream on a day... Desmond, see you later, mate. Oh, my God, he's flashed, and he still hammers it. No, no, no. Wrong button. Navi fall. I'll be unable to get that breach in. Leosh, the final player for them, still hold. They are pretty much in rags. Then trying to work their way around. Redline now chasing this one. Good guides. How you doing, Mama? Tyrone, how you been? Tyrone. Has it been officially announced? Like, I don't like getting right. I suppose it's boys, right? And reading between the lines, they haven't said much, and I said to them they can't stop. Here they're going to play. I don't know if they're going to be playing more for fun or not. Zico using utility now to try and deny information here from Killy. That's what you've got to do now. So is key. It's Chris. Reminds us why the M249 might be key. When he goes in, flash comes out. T-Bone's now on the whole. T-Bone has been flashed into Narnia. He actually missed the cross. He's going to get deleted here. Should be deleted. Like, how can you not see him? He's right there, right in front of you. Yeah. You've been watching about that bog guy. How did I miss that cross? Well, you're a flash, mate. Into Narnia. The U2 usage. Look at the wall. It's Chris just coming around the outside. Try and get the shots on. Getting this little bit more of chess. Send falling apart slightly. There's no rise up in this round. There's a rise down. Chris trying to expose himself. You can hear the footsteps now coming. One's one. For the second, he's going to come out on the other side. Has to go reload. It's 1, 2. He's going to live a dream though. It's Chris. Come on, finish it off. Oh my days. He finds all 3. It's Chris, the machine. Takes that red line completely. Now he has to try and take on Bushido Wildcats. Has he found safety? I think he's found safety. I think he's found hope. He find more. Does he go risk it for a chalky biscuit? Does he get the boys back? He can't do it. It's phase 5. He's 1. Oh my God. Chris. Another kill. Another point. And it's a placement. It's a 1-up. It's a double up. It's a Chris legend. QM, final player, no kills. They are on 1 point at the moment as we are on 7 teams remaining. Uzi having to tuck in. Moment has been knocked. Zone shifting away. Surprise, surprise. We know exactly where it's going. Going back to the hill. No change. Right, dope. Able to kind of just store a hold here. Shooting Wildcats on the other hand. Getting caught. Correctly. Finds the first opening. Wait, does LA have scrims today? I will check for you, Father. I'm going to say yes, they do. They've been getting... They're a little bit slower to start. But they have got into the rhythm of things. And failing that, I will pop it up on the... what's it called? The website after. Right, dope. Just full control. BP took a risk and they obviously gambled their way down towards Palace. Nearly didn't go their way, but I'm working their way up. So, to be fair, I've not even looked at without dope, but they've got kills now. Again, no surprise. No one's really come up here. Furia versus VP, maybe? Right, dope. Do they activate at some point? If they get up the high ground, I think Furia will take advantage of it. 1 and 2 done. That Link's having an impactful shot. Oh, they've got a BRDM as well. Jeez. So certain, obviously there's been a rule change. Certain vehicles can't be skinned. I believe it is harder to shoot people out. I cannot tell you that because I'm not the guy for that. We're gonna try and hold. Shoot Wildcats. Find one, and he's out of meds. He's just trying to find another point, and they find a point. At least, quickly final player for them. Furia charging their way around. 6AX charging themselves towards the top of the hill. Zone has to shift again. Everyone trying to play. Is this a without dope win just by default? Maybe not. They got the location right. They're lucky enough to see that obviously VP played away. VP be kicking themselves. They didn't hold on. It's not their game style. They play aggressive. 6AX having to work their way in. 8 kills. Diffix, high ego player with 3. Society with 3. Lead and Melman 1 apiece. Here comes that zone shift away. And yet again, we are pinning on ourselves. King of the hill. Actually, refusing to go down. There might be hopes for them now. Seen a body here. They're coming around. Oh my god, that's crazy. I wish I could shoot that good. Jeez. Is he gonna clear that? Use the hill, but Draken is not helping him there. He's got the links as well. He's off. Draken going to be there as well. Right. Some damage. Maybe enough for him to sort of play away. He's down. Takes cover where possible. 6AX will try and expose themselves now. Kraken. They are charging the other way. Pose up. Finds Lick. On the confirmation of the other. Without dope. Spreading out too much on the high grounds. Losing the flag. 6AX do pretty nice in scrims. They do. I think they're trying to find the pacing. Like when to dial up aggression, when not to. I think every one of those players is insane. VP tab out now. He's got to get a medal. Nah, he's going to go. Oh my days. confusing. DraftKings eventually taking them out. It's a 4 versus 3 versus 3. Almond in rags. Socially in rags. Where'd you go? I'm charging away forward. I'll give him that. No slack. They had a hard fight up here as well. Really hard fight. Defending the Falcons, taking on TMO, taking on Alfuria, taking on Twisted Minds. There's a hard fight in the north. Arguably, the team on the high ground, the king of their hill, so to speak, normally deny entry, but they've timed it well. They are one was the only one from without dope looking this way, and he was left on his own devices. Furia played him from the south. Yeah, first couple of events are invite only, guys. And then, obviously, scrims will open up. There's an announcement. If you need it, I can get you a link in chat, or one of the mods can get you a link in chat, or anyone actually who knows the stuff, be able to get you a link in chat. PAS and PEC scrims are now open. First scrims pretty much will take double lobby now, maybe triple. I need to have a look. And you got to compete. It's best of 15. You get up high enough, you'll find yourself in the cups. The cups. My logic is the cups. I actually think I read somewhere. Right, definitely global partner teams. I don't think they can play the scrims or cups, right? I actually think regional partner teams can't also play the cups either and the scrims, which means you are literally open to go try and qualify your way through. You'll be looking for qualifications towards PEC. PEC will then link to EWC. EWC will be linking their way through to the second half of the year. Teams and players will be looking to try and take away the invited slots away. If they find themselves in, it does mean they find themselves with the second half of the year of lands. And if you do well in the second half of the year of lands, you find yourself next year on the first half of the year. So it's critical for these teams that are regional partner teams and anything below to ensure that they find themselves as much practice as they can and the performance they can. 3 teams remain. It's 3 versus 3 versus 3. All the 3s. I see you can be more creative. No stack. Move their way around. They've got a ridge line on one side. 6IX in rags. 8 kills. Now working our way towards the top. DraftKings. I'm pretty sure DraftKings has seen them. I know, wouldn't that's right, because that's X-ray, sorry. He hasn't seen them. He hasn't got any heavy util with though. Just for the jump. Twire's not working, but you can find it on my website. There are 2 events in there, and it's on there at the top. I need to actually, I don't know what your thoughts are, guys. I think maybe on the homepage I should have like a live now and have the event flashing or something, so you can actually instantly maybe go have a look. Angle here on the map, that helps you guys. Maybe that helps. There's a top-down view. North side, obviously, sorry, south side's taken by Furia. They're going to have to try and charge their way forward. You can see the smoke will now bloom in. No slack going to try and answer that. Nades will come through. 6AX, who actually are in rags, they can sit on the wings here. Work for them. Does really work for them. Big for the Ukraine. Oh, you guys are most welcome, bro. Oh my god, no slack just cleared up. How they clear up that quickly? Jeez Louise. I thought 6IX was going to play through at the end there and just kind of clear up. 11 kills, 21-point game, and more importantly, No Slack now have the capabilities to be able to take on, obviously, the pick. Good play for them. Actually, really rough. I said, really rough for them to try and work their way through. Thank you for the raids, Gecko, Drew TV. Thank you very much love, everyone. Let's go for a break. No Slack need to pick the map. It's map number 5. It's our penultimate game, and it's coming up.
from here. Let's get away from here. Let's get away from strangers found lost in time with one another. The hourglass takes us further from here. Strangers found lost in time with one another. The hourglass takes us further from here.
Here we go. It's the penultimate game. Leaderboard is updated. No idea. No idea what was going on with the PUBGisms. I've got so many questions to get through. Apologies if I don't get through your question, guys. When we watch Navi play, I know that I'll be playing well. Navi is super strong as well. Who's the best team you've seen so far? I think VP have been grinding out quite a bit. We can't take VP off the board based upon numbers. Falcons, I think, are getting into the swing of things. And they're obviously trying things in the EMEA. So we've always seen the Falcons team do well when they've been scrimming with EMEA. They just seem to bring this kind of secret weapon. to the table a bit later. What else we got? What's that? Question mark started off early. I think they're obviously trying things as well. Again, take scrims with a pinch of salt. Say it all the time. Teams are learning and developing. They're also trying different things. Flight path here for the penultimate game is a east out towards the northwest. Does favour the north side of the map. Why double Tago? Because the teams can now select. Winning team can pick the map. We saw this a lot here. Woozy. We saw this at PMI, obviously. Oh, my days. Oh, that sniffs. Sniffs of a potential island. I would like it to be a little bit more towards the east just to kind of guarantee it up, but rumor has it there's been a few recent islands. Yeah, the winning team gets to pick the next map. So you can only pick one map twice. So Tago couldn't get picked again, so it went Tago, and we done a Wrangle. So we can't have another map. It'd be super boring if we done Miramar out of this one because that's how all things ended. I'd love to see an end on Rondo. But the only selection you're going to get is Rondo and Miramar after this one because we kind of cross out Tago, we kind of cross out Wrangle. Every event or scrim at the moment will start with a Wrangle as well. That means you can only stack that once. But yeah, I quite like that feature. I spoke a lot about it actually. I need to launch my video out. I need to do that. Steed is a legend. We love Steed. Such a nice guy as well. Doing well. Be doing well. Everyone likes the website. So, any questions on YouTube? I think these seem to have to reposition here. I think there is a thought process that actually maybe we might see it play towards the island. It is match number 5. We are doing 6 games today. I do think that might change in the future. I think we will see teams potentially, or these scrims go back to a 5 lobby. I'd love it. Maybe start 5, but then do 5 games. Is that middle ground? Is that being fair? So where's Flex gone? No phase yet. I don't know. Unknown long start. I messaged one of them, which said they're going to be playing for fun. I might say who. We're going to see that. Play for one approach. I'm very quickly, sorry guys, I don't really want to do this, but it does mean I'm going to have to click on the map. But I want to see this because, and I want to see, tell you what, let's do this. So I want to see this. Where are they looking to go? Is Keta going airborne to scout in that ridgeline here? So they're not looking for that play across the islands. Kitty's found the position. T-Bone's tagging the high ground Impala. You gotta be super careful though. TMO are coming. They're actually gonna get eyes on this. They get away with it. They're airborne. They get away with it as well. So it's very early. So normally you see these kind of emergency pickups go towards a sort of a push. It's a late game, kind of catch it between phase 2, phase 3. Going for a 2, extra T-bone. Just then going for a 2-2 split. I need to get my secondary light on as well. Anyway, guys, it is late. I didn't expect to do it or need it. Gonna take the high ground. Early take for them. GG's. I suppose the other guys are close enough. I can help out. They're going to try and climb here. Navi giving away their position. Does that mean they should turn back? Maybe go to their compound before? Too bad. This is a horrific zone. What's VP trying? VP are also going to go straight for this high ground. Later than ascend. One of the boys are here. Oh, he gets down. Seconds down as well. Oh, they lose the high grounds. It was well played. Ascend defended well. But they descend into chaos. How can I take them away from VP? Aggressive stance for them. I've just picked them up as well. GG. A lot more teams are going to get caught fighting here. Team Orchard getting shots from BB. BB. QM. That's going to take me a while to break that one, guys. I'm sorry. TMO. Happy-ish. This is going to be a all eyes on the map. Hero chasing down K23. 2-2 split here for 6IX. Good hold. Navi's holding as well. Get knocked from Milky Way. Who's that called? Juice Kraken. Absolutely love it. Oh, this can be explosive this round. Shit, wild cats have gone for the boat at the top here. You used to be able to push this boat into it. There used to be a little cave here that you could hide in. Been covered up. I wonder if it's still there. It's still here. This is where you used to be able to sit back and relax. The old days. I think they're going to at least try and do the same. That will give them a, I suppose, an area to cover from. To see if it would actually go through, I'll be honest with you. I didn't know if it was like one of those fake walls. This is what I expected maybe Ascend to do a little bit later on. Oh my god, I'm in the ground. I dig my way out. This one's going to obviously pop roughly as they are airborne. Oh, let's go. It was a backflip. I was going to take it as transportation. Nice. Let's get back to the action, Mark. Get back to the action. You've been playing well actually recently as well. Do that. TMO not banned. They had a change. They had Seifu on their team, but Seifu not playing with them anymore. I think they've made a change. Six doesn't like having a neighbour, so he's jumped out and he's caused some problems. I think everyone wants to know where the zone goes. Does the penultimate game go crazy? Surely in the pilot shift, surely an aggressive stance. So many people on this sort of coastal side. Bushido Wildcats taking on eyes from the sky. That there, if this works out for them, Jeems will be able to get airborne. Let's just check on Jeems. Bully from here. Let's see, keep the glider up, which they are. Edix Michael left behind. Oh my god, he could literally go pick him up if it goes this way. 70 seconds before we go. Wow, I actually got flush at the top. Gotta keep the cars up there. Send getting ready to go. Here comes that zone shift. Nobody knows. Not quite the island we'd expected. It's going to be in a pile up. So no one will go airborne here. Second can stick. Who stick finds Killy Kai, so he's down. Oh, just the mines gets caught from transition. Torrens goes right in the middle of the car. Actually goes airborne. The car's now gone. It's spent. Can Tig find him? Find one. They find the second. Is kick for two. Tristan Mayans get caught on that rotational path. Perfect his last one here. Find his way in. Is it a full send in? Surely not. Guy's firmed out. It is. And Tristan Mayans, 17th place for them. They go down. It's bro. I think, oh, I suppose they got the ammo, I suppose. I have to share a lot of this out. S2G getting involved. Might be able to do that map feeding now slightly, guys. Definitely not going to be playable for us to watch, but the guys and girls on the map feed only. Sheila adamant, desperate, eager to be the destroyer. Can't quite get Strimsy. The smoke wall. It's done enough. Hatrin able to get his boy up. Kick and Tig move their way back. S2G gonna have to try and hold up here. No stack. Maybe a helping hand there for Falcons. Left from above. They're looking for the compound now, aren't they? What's going to fight here? Hazard going to get Sheila up. QM's home turf. This is red line find themselves in the middle. Right, dope. Okay, 2-2 split here from 6AX. It's Chris, the final body for Team Ascend. He's got to try and hide this one out. A split from TMO, but they are down a body. Milky Way has gone. There's a 2-1 split. PW9D is PWD. He is, yes. Mythos just need to kind of keep these teams at bay. Bushido Wildcats now sneaking underneath that ridge line ahead of TPP. Tango unit, which I think we're waiting for them to potentially have an org sign. I don't know how that paperwork's going, etc. But hopefully those boys do find an agreement. Chris has been found. That means Bushido Wildcats might think this compound is already taken and maybe back away. That would be unfortunate for them. Michael's trying to help them push on in. Chris maybe dodging bullets just at the moment. That's it, you know, they're winding you. Yeah, they start 2 hours early now, mate. I have said I don't know how many scrims I will be able to cover. I might have to come a little bit later. Wow, zone shifting down. The center is literally on Chris, right? The next center has to go to land. Okay, so for those that don't know we can't go to the island now, right? Because every center has to go unplayable. So the center's here, right? And it's Chris. So the next zone, it can't be here because the next circle, like, it would be in the water. So phase 3, phase 4, maybe it's a random. Is it phase 4? Random? They might change that, but everyone's going to be looking at the pile up. They're going to be expecting the zone to kind of shift back that way aggressively now. The problem is, it does not help me with my map feed in any way, shape, or form. Red line. Holding on, no slack going to be there. S2G going down. QM trying to deal the damage here where they can. Falcons on the other side coming in late. They're returning the favour. Navi deny without dope here, and unfortunately for them, they deter off towards 6IX. Can't keep up with the action because it is going quick. Back towards the rest of the action. Fury now crashed their way in. Team Orchard down. Orchard also getting bodies down, but KQ3 getting the steals at the moment. Down to 2 bodies. And 2 of them fighting on different fronts. Fucking not reloaded. Makes the run. Trying to get back to his ball. He hasn't got a vest though. Oh, it's going to be painful. Absolutely painful. They're going to line up the shots before he can get out and over. At least reload. Yoink. Flimsy. Reservoir, maybe. Sandstorm. Perfect timing. And pop a smoke. Just grab him. One of you grab him. Good play. Good play from them. Nick's okay. Trying to catch his next fight. They'll be okay. It might. Nidix won't play through. Mac, in-track could be news page. Nothing too much. Just the latest interesting news. Easy done. Why? Decided by the EU Council. Spartan. It's your fault. It's very difficult for me to observe this, guys. Yeah, no, try is not working. I can get the leaderboard link. It is here. Hold on. All the admin bit. Hold on, that won't work for you. Hold on. There you go. That one now. Wish I could delete mine. Falcons go. They're just gonna hold here. They're not gonna fight. Hiding circle, please. It can't be the island circle now because the center has to give up. So you'd need a heavier shift the other sides in order to get it, but we're not going to see that today. The center is down by Bushido Wildcats. TPP Tango unit got to try and work their way around. It's Chris going to be still happy with it at the moment. I feel like It's Chris is going to get crashed. 1 out of 5s as well. Has been crashed. That there is an It's Chris special. One's one. Ooh, that's going to stop him doing his It's Chris special. Good play for Michael. Really good play for Michael. He finds him as well. It's Chris, pans up, bottom of the stairs, explosive canister, full cinema. Oh, I've got another one as well. He just needs to try and delay them. Goes for Panzer again. Gone for it. Reloads the M4. 83 gets grinder. Down. He's waiting. It's going to be absolute chaos. PWD's got pans up. Chris has got pans up. Chris also just needs to hit those spray into that corner. Thing is, he's just trying to hide the smoke from PWD. I don't know if he's actually already found it, though. You can hear him. Problem is, you can't see it. He was close. PWD charging forward. Got pans up. He goes down. And the gas can. The only thing that survives. Unlucky, Chris. I like it. Oh, I like the effort. KT3, apply pressure towards TMO. TMO have to try and back away. Oh, it takes a door frame, but it's going to be enough. KT3 will eventually end up taking the better of TMO. QM needs to start working their way forward. Can start to bring in the map feed now. So VP hold the high ground. They've gone hunting as well. You can see that. Navi still holding their compounds. 6AX underneath them. TPP Tango unit just taking rid of Chris. They'll be happy. Now they're on the outside edge. Water's gone. KG3 have to try and push their way forward, but we're down to question mark now. Got a long rotation in. Maybe out and round. Might be the play, but can't see. It's going to be difficult for them. I'm going to smack the car, which is GG's. I'm going to use that to get out. Interested to see what do 6IX do here. James is there. James using Chris's gas can. It was Jinx that one, so be careful what you wish for. It's been PUBG. It's been utterly PUBG'd. Melman saved by the window ledge. Diffix charges his way forward. Drop shot. Not going to get the better of him. James falls. I feel for him. He got PUBG'd. They did crash their way around there okay. They get away from danger. BP still holding. KC3 needs to try and work their way in. Where they came. Reinforcements arrive. Sorry, Lukerock's going to come to the top. Tango unit will fall. Crexy, Seed will find the damage. Navi, so now try and hold. They've actually taken the off the mountain to go get that res back in. Late game antics. But they've got the high ground, like, he can land up here. If he gets up here, he's going to have loot. He just needs to get down. Let's find an entry point in. Zico finds Nixie. EMEA holding. Goes for the jump. I go for the tap. Oh, BB also crashing as well. He actually runs straight into blue zone. Monodoc aggressive, wants the kills, wants the steals. I've been told there was a scrim yesterday where the leaderboard didn't work as well, so I will get that updated. I wasn't told about it, so I'll pop it in on my stats website. That will give us more information. Zone does shift back towards this way. It's a free cutscene getting in. I think it's been interesting to see actually how Navi try and sort of navigate this. Gotta be careful. One at a time. Might do it. Furia will fall. Rux getting a bit of a just desserts on the Navi team. Should be able to come underneath. More fire on the way. Orchard needs to get moving. Already started transition away, so I just can't see it. Got the ridge line behind. Not going to be working out for them. Crexy keeping high ground now. The leapfrogs ahead of Lukerux. They can now try and, between the two of them, hold out Navi, but they've also got to hold out the other side. Beamy trying to take on the fight here with Redline. There is one sneaking behind him, and Ivis gets the better of him. It does. Unable to be seen. 6IX. Look at the try and crash their way in. Bushido Wildcat's already here. Gold trigger. Like gold trigger. Goes for that left peek. Doesn't find the first. Gets him down to 1. Now has to reposition here. Looking for the nade. 8 HP. That actually might bounce this way. It does bounce that way. Causes damage. He jumps down, but he takes a tumble. He sacrifices himself for the greater good of the team. I'll get around here. Orchard on the race now. Between them and the zone. Cameron finds confirmation on Ferris as Diffix finds Boostic. And not good enough. Sorry, final one. Steps out though, but steps into the line of Ivis. Oh, he actually gets the grenade. VP fall despite King of the High Grounds. They will be no more. I wonder if there's a way I can log the maps that are picked by the teams that are winning, so we can see a trend on what team picks what. Not in the API, that's going to be a manual job. I wonder if we can log it though. See, there must be a way because we know who wins the map before, but then we know the map that's played after. We just need to put the calculation together. Oh my god. Team, we're building shit as we speak. That could be a good stat. I could say as a caster. Did you know Navi like to pick Tego 90% of the time? They get it right every time. Flash goes on, disengage. Both teams need to try and work their way in. underneath the Eye of the Storm. Pseudo Wildcats trying to hold 6IX. As unfortunately for Steed and so Steed. Now we're trying to take on the legend that is Hakatori. They are legends themselves. Hakatori is going to try and wiggle, jiggle his way out of this one. He only got one mag in his back pocket. So whoever he goes and kills, he's got to take it. And hope he's got enough ammo not to take it a long firefight. Well, he also can go up. If he goes up, he finds VP. Actually, his body's there. That might hold some goodies that he needs. Let's try to push that way. He is on 5 for 1, so he's split the 7s level 1 as well. Doozy finds extends. Focusing across the road here. Sata trying to have a look over towards. Can't find him just at the moment. Shots will come in. They are looking to try and get the nade. Let's be cautious. The Doritos will fall. Back into cover. As we go round and round the merry-go-round. Hakatori finds Ivis. Final player for them. Indeed, looking to try and climb the mountain like the goat he is. Finds him. Sees him. He can't quite get out. I think what you're going to say, is it on a broadcast? It's damage with grenade. He's got 3 more. He hasn't got the zone. You have to stay up or go down. Jumps down. Hakatori. Understanding now he's got the high ground himself. That's not a bad nade. Good damage that he wants. Trying to look for the other players. Near the footsteps. Sees one now. Goes for the peak. Surely we're going to see the fight coming from the other side. Here it comes. Diffix though. Does take him. It's actually Melman's molly that does the damage. Shido Wildcats. Underneath. Again, 6IX. Looking strong. On paper, this team is solid. Got to remember that the website is tracking a 7-day run rate as well. So at the end of this week, we might see the leaderboard change things up if they can get the super secret source available. Can't overpeak. Divic's not being drawn into that fight here, but they know he needs to draw himself in towards the zone, potentially in the next one. It's phase number 8. We have 6 teams up. Here comes the barrage. QM using the smoke all they can to try and find util. That might be a double. That should be a double. There's one. Leosh draws the stop. There's not just one, but there's 2. IXE doesn't help either. The mortar fire, well, it comes in and Celtic finds the 2. Once you're down to the final one. It's a good mortar hit from him. Is stealable from Diffix? I don't know. Shido Wildcats right underneath him, actually able to deliver a mortar fire. It feels like teamwork. Lose bodies. Most likely to try and get in. Zone, not great. It is the penultimate game. 13 bodies alive. Everyone's suffering a blow. Leosh, don't go out like that, mate. I think he's been found underneath. Ifix finds the tippy toes. A23 behind cover just about. Leosh now seeing 6IX on that sort of guardian themselves over the top. Phil first finds Sata on no slack. Our game number 4 winners, the choosers of the Miramars, will fall. Unfortunately for them, unable to pick the next round. Come on, Rondo. Actually, I gotta tell you what, in chat, what do you want, Rondo or a cheeky Miramar again? Bliss, oh my days, no, you are the legend geese. Long time, bro. How you been? Let me do a tab shit, bro. I can't wait 10 minutes. The GOAT list. Shooter Wildcats. Oh, whew, close. The box held the line. 3 versus 3 versus 1 versus 1. When you've got one, you can still get it done. Is he not looking at the player that's right? He's now. Do Wildcats lose one to Melman. D does find Phil first. The charge now comes forward though. Laos lays the 5.56 down, but doesn't get the knock. Hasn't got the util, or at least the heavy util to cause the damage. Diffix makes the rotation run. The slash should have caught him, but Diffix just though is better. 8 kills. 18 kills! Oh my days! Yeah, burst, not bad. One maybe. Flash Melman. Shoot his best man. Douche. Stop playing with your food. The zone. Oh, he gets one as well. What a game! 20 points. 20 kills. Not 20 points. 20 kills. That's a 30-point game right there. And they got to play with their food at the very, very end. GG's. I haven't got lights on, so I can't key too close because I just get to the darkness. The darkness that was game number 5. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, 6AX get to pick the final round, though, for today. In the events, though, just to let you guys know, it looks like it's a 5 round, so we would be stopping here. So 6AX would be going out with an explosive final game. But for Scrims, got one more. See you in a few.
Reasons to leave you, but I have a billion reasons to keep you.
You're making thoughts peering into the soft blue light. This unfamiliar glare blocks me out, I'm blinded. In spite of my efforts to keep you satisfied, I think you'd be losing you if not worth the fight. So I speak up, I scream into the void. I reach for a hand to guide me through the shifting light.
There we go. It's Rondo for the final game. I've noticed a problem with the API, and there is a problem with the leaderboard, so numbers are not 100%. But I will get it fixed after this one. I want to focus on the final game. I know that because 6IX is showing as a total of 30 points. They just bagged 30 points in that final game. It's not showing the kills right. It's not showing the kills right. So therefore, I do not trust it. I don't trust it. How about a quick whirl at the manual refresh? I've got these things for match data button. Yeah, the API. I'm not playing ball today. I'm not playing ball today. It's alright though. We get it fixed. It's me a challenge after this. It's our final game though. It is match number 6. Unfortunately, yes, we have started early, 2 hours early. The council has decided, the Jedi Council of the PUBG EU scrims. They haven't decided the flight path though. It is the southeast up towards the northwest, through the heart of the soul, give or take. It is going to be Rondo for our final match. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for the map selection piece. I'm also excited because we've got a hot drop, so it didn't take long. And I forgot that Rondo always produces us with a hot drop. And it's the Turkish team, so I always want to fight for that. Not always a hot drop, but it is a drop. Zone goes later. Does tease us with that kind of stadium style ending. Fury on the outside edge between Twisted Minds and Navi. We've seen them sort of pushing as well. There goes the first knock. Shido Wildcats find one. This can be a bit of a standoff though. Boxang. Why wait for the standoff? Alright, wait for the points. There you go. I'll refresh match data. That's working properly now. 20 kills, 29, 29, 35, 35, 39, 36. Is that right? 20, 33, 37, 39. That's right. 4, 6, 10, 30, yeah, 40 kills. Yeah, numbers right. It's just not playing ball. It's not playing ball. 6X is the top of the leaderboard at the moment. This is a bit of a standoff. Can show you guys the leaderboard if you. I don't know why I asked you guys because you can't see it. Let's show it quickly though. So obviously the board's slightly been updated. Done the maps here. 6IX leading the charge. Massive game for them. 30-point game. Skyrockets them up. Navi in second. No Slack in third. Furia working their way down. Send also holding on. But that last game was huge from them. No Slack had a bit of a slow start. A no-point game to start with. But Navi pretty doing well as well. So, yeah, loads on. Anyway, that's a game. Nothing else. No one's killed each other. Azar is leading out. And that's because he knows he's got someone right next to him. Metabay holding. Praying someone might try and come res him. It's not the case. There is a recall center here, so won't be too far afield. Twisted Minds lose one as they rotate away. But Dope going to be there. PWD from TPP unit be following that rotation as well. Everyone's thoughts on the 5 games as well. 4 p.m. in Brazil now. Kendi. Oh. Always see a Kendi back in comp. Oh. Crash up. There we go. Doing as fine as James. Nedix. Discipline. That's where I would have died because I'd have stayed trying to shoot. Trying to get the tippy toes. Example. Able to find cover. You should be able to now get the res back on. The rest of the guys making a bit more of a charge up here. And that is an aggressive stance taken. James there. Car goes over the other side. It came and it went as quick as it did. Grenade goes over the top. That bounces. You might find James gets knocked again. PWD underneath. Sees the car rotating. Knows there's another player on the other side. Third party action though coming in from without dope, I think. Oh, it's Navi. Navi gets a knock onto Nedic. So it's still dumb from Ferrist. Difficult here for TPP now. They're being split. Twisted minds. Teasing slightly. Ferrist finds one. Perfectix says, I'll take that one back, thanks. You stole one away from me. There's PWD now. And Michael. Where is Michael? Michael's eventually coming. He's from Newcastle, so he operates in a different time, people. Like, PWD's doing all the heavy lifting. Oh my god, it 360 spins to Batulins. What? He baited him. Oh, I didn't see you. PWD, that was disgusting, brother. Michael arriving like he's got loads to do. Is he faking the drive away? I think he's faked the drive away. Surely Batulin knows he's there. Yeah, Batulin can still see him. Michael plays round. Michael, you're going to come here just to get a steal, alright? Get back. Wow, Ascend, get rid of TMO pretty quick. Just trying to zoom this. TMO took that kind of like hillside out in that sort of southwest corner of the stadium. One of my favourite places, I'll be honest with you. Michael needs to get back as quickly as he can. How are they not? Michael, let's get the better of him. Oh, he steps out into Perfectix. Perfect! Headshot. And Michael will be the city bunny and full. GG's. Nice play. I like it. The back and forth. Rondo. This is store going. This happens all the time. For those that are new, it's TPP. Hot drop's not hot anymore. You're not farming 3 points. So move back. Chris is on the roof, is he? Just, yeah, trying to see who's rotating in the trigger play for me, actually. I like it. Celtics backed away. RV22, Twisted Minds might try and go get this recall. I like the Steelers for 6x has gone back to the recall center. Might catch him out going back. Maybe. Yeah. Falcons coming on the south side and they're completely stopping any kind of push. It's technical timeout from these two teams. Remember, they haven't got the zone, so they've only got so long. Celtic trying to find bodies. This is what you got to do. I think he's been spotted. He's been spotted. I can see him pushing back to this, you know. See if they know. I'm not tabbed anything behind him. Let's see where the zone goes. Nobody knows. Stadium holds in. It's not going to be a stadium. Pura find themselves in the middle. See how they do in this last game, because actually they've been sitting on the outside edge. They've been playing the aggressor. They've been chasing the zones and trying to find victory that way. We are in. Falcons, south side, rotating in. Time is ticking now for these guys. Let's get 4-8. Crash up. 6X finds example. Physics. Make sure we can get caught by the lantern of joy. Got a kill confirmed where possible though. Ferris goes down with the links. Okay, 2-3 on one side. It's been drew the short straw. What if he just got away with that? He's got a glider. Oh, VP not helping. VP really not helping. Kick his glider bound, so he's gaining as much intel as he can. Any movement, they've isolated the one. Twisted Minds do go down, so they do push back. I think no, they don't. They get caught on the exit of test track, so they don't go back for the. They go back for the recall. They try and push on the outside. Kicks crashed his way in. VP. He's just seen him. That one. Well played. Well played. I had to go through and make everyone's profile picture on tracked.gg a little bit bigger, because some people are coming up and they're like really tiny. Just let me know if you do see one, because I will have to change it. I kind of want to make a big deal when they get to the top. HU3, final 2 players now for them. You have to now try and hold. They're on the south side. VP not helping. Actually, VP are spreading out slightly. If I do this quickly, see them kind of sort of pushing out, pushing as many fights as they can. I think they're trying to hunt these kills. So they sort of play into this south side. He's like, trying to get on that third party, but they still hold on to Navi. They still hold on to an option of trying to move themselves in towards the zone later. That fight is now starting to kick off. I'm going to tab this up. I think it would be rude of me not to go back here and have a quick look, because they don't have a lot of time. Sheila is the final player. People will question as to why are they doing this? Why are they fighting on this? Here he goes. Done. All for drop spots. This is. That is not going to help you out. Get an angle. We're going to get through. We're just trying to force him around the other side. Strimsy. Kick. And Tiggleton. Applying pressure. They're on a split. I don't know if he knows about this player. Getting hounded by a series of shots, but kick. Look at the charges way in. Grenade does come out. It's going to do some splash damage. It's ready and waiting. He knows he's got a body there. That's a great nade. Done damage. Not going to be enough. I think he'll kick his. So here's and maybe he might make a push, but no. Not going to be the case. Let's try to work out where the last body is. Looking to try and exchange it. They are stacking their way up. Kick might be the one we'll go for the breach. There goes the flash. Definitely spotted now. You got 100% seen him. Tig's now on the inside. I'm trying to take the push. Tig's on the hold. Big molly though. That's going to catch him out. Final player now for K23. Trying to defend Falcons. Good charge. Nice angle. Let's try and back away. It's not enough. He gets down. Kick will find the final player. 12 place for K23. They're doing well actually. Zone shifts away again. Bit of a crazy shift. A lot more of these teams will fight out for compounds. Rondo feels a little bit like that for me. Definitely about hard cover. I like Ascend's location. They should be able to hold here, but it's all going to be about this sort of south side here. No Slack work their way in, but they're on a 2-2 split. 6IX are just crashing in the middle of it. There's a bit of a sandwich between them and Team Orchard. Today will try and blossom on the adjacent side. Grenade doesn't quite go in. Bavaria needs to try and back away. IXE will be executing the executable with the links. Zone actually shifts down to the south. Look, guys. Oh, oof. I suppose we have to give it the water. Sen needs to get moving now. No Slack. Collapse there. 2-2 split. QM. Disengage from Ascend. No need for them to push. Grenade. Not bad. Take some damage. They have to now try and hold. Falcons take on VP as they kind of hit and run. I mean, Kick's going to try and do the same. This is bad for a lot of these teams. 6X actually up to lead. They're more centralized now. So we play this was a 3. There's a double. Another grenade comes up. Nixie, 7 shots left in the Soul Destroyer. He's been told to get his own lift. That gun doesn't fit in the bus. Big final body hit for the Falcons. Drives past 1 and it's done. He sees the BRDM. He puts Correxy down to pretty much a 5 HP 1 shot. Ascends can't leave. QM. Molly comes in. Scav gets his Chris. Keta finds a doozy. The Panzer has been spent. Doozy wrapped on the other side though. They full pull up. Kinikai trying to hold, but he's stuck in the corner. Full first though. Jumps around on one side. It's going to be the end of Ascend. It's a double team. Anyone else can fight this one. Actually, maybe Bushido Wildcats go for it. A bit of a massive recall for them. Oh, blue stick down. Beamy with cover provided by the Lord's gun. Yeah, I think I'll be happy yet. Changes, but needs a new helmet. Finds one in the back of the vehicle. Furious store there. They're okay. Bushido Wildcats working their way in. I don't actually know how much loot Bushido Wildcats actually have. They have been recalled back. Now they're stacked. They're okay. They get underneath the eye line of QM as well. I wonder if QM actually know they're here. Nope. Tell from the tags they and I want to maybe push into this compound. Best lock going to be there as well. They are looking to try and get the move themselves. Zone is about to shift. So if we go lose the water, it doesn't. It goes north. We still hold on to a proportion of the water. Where's Bad Boy? I don't know. No Bad Boy today. I'm not seeing it. I also need to ask him for a profile pic as well. So if anyone speaks to him, can you please ask him? Can't find him on Discord. Trying to work their way into the compound. It's not going to be great. 6X be happy here. BRDM will be a way out of this. final game, so it might be final game antics. Brexy says, I'm not getting the BRDM. I've got a Pico bus. Yoink. Roll into the middle. Need to try and get the intel. There's one. Line done. Kraken's nade might be good. Door closed. It should be alright. Pico bus will now try and hold. QM don't need to move either, actually. That's fine. Brexy he tries to cross his way over. BRDM parked nicely. Watch P poised and waiting. Does Kraken get tempted? Still. Oh, nearly done. Whee. Oh, Nixie. He's now looking at his next target. Look at him. Anyone behind me? Isn't it behind him? It's right there. I'm going to be there as well. Right, Team Orchard trying to get out. Navi trying to hold. Navi do hold inside of the zone first. Now needs to get moving. 1 minute 16 left on the clock on the burn. Emi does find Fury up. They're going to fall. It's not been Fury's day today. Looks like finds a way in. That'd be great. So Steed. Maybe to try and find a grenade towards him. I see him there. He lands it. It's going to be a bit of a Hail Mary. He's going to get swallowed up. He does get swallowed up. He does get swallowed up himself. Ix, he puts him down. Other side, Navi making the push forward. Grenade over the top. One more smoke, they say. Spyro says no. I have a Panzer. Akatori finds one. Unleash the Panzer. So smoke back. Outside edge. Face number 5. Zone is going to shift. Let's go down. Surely. Unleash hell. Finds it as well. Jeez. Rex final 1. Arctics living on the edge. 1 HP. You also need to get the boys back up. VP taking the compound away from everyone else. These are the only team now in. VP, they can't sit still, can they? They're on a fight. I suppose they've got BRDM, 13 kills. They're trying to better out 6IX here. Remember, it's a 20 kill game for them. They need to kill everyone in the lobby, but you can always put it past VP to try and chase these games down. Element down. I don't think they'll be able to find final body. They won't be able to catch up. Melbourne now down. Causing the damage. Let's tab that up. Let's tab that up. RV full. Right, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's fighting? Who's where? Maybe a bit of a standoff, maybe. Right, so BB finds an opening. Here comes the charge. Best luck trying to charge themselves. Usually goes around the other way. So be good molly. The Panzer's there. He launches it. He gets out in time. And yeah, clutches. TP. 18 kill is not as strong as the last game. I've got some light on now, so you should be able to see me even here, minus the hat. GG's. That's 6 games done. This feels really weird. Like, I can go eat dinner. It's 7:30 for me. It is early. Can I do as many scrims as I can normally cover? Mostly not. I'll be honest with you. One, even if I'm working up London, when it was at 6 o'clock, I get home and then sort of boot things up, and it could kind of work out. But they're trying it. They are trying it. Let's see how it lasts and how it survives out. I enjoyed the scrim today. I love that we're now picking maps. I think that is a big win for me. So yeah, eager to see how this kind of develops. Thanks for obviously all the feedback. If you haven't already, tracked.gd, trackd.gg, or exclamation mark tracked into chat, or leaderboard. That will send you to my website. It's just over a week old now. So please let me know what you think. It's gone through multiple developments. I've got things I need to do now. I need to look at the API stuff as well because it wasn't playing ball tonight. I've been told by Gwen, one of the EU Scrim Discord admins, that I need to go. There's an event yesterday. I'm going to go add that one. I also want to add the APAC event that happened as well because I think that'd be really interesting. I'm intrigued to find out a lot more when it comes around to sort of keeping an eye on this one. I want to expand out to more lobbies. Work needs to be done on the team page, so I want to go try and do that. So yeah, loads to do. Let me know where you think the priority is, and more importantly, if it helps you. I'm using it for me for tracking and casting, so I get to keep an eye on the teams and how they're performing and get trends and data. So I'm trying to give you guys an insight as to what I would normally do. I was doing it manually last year in Excel, but you can kind of store produce the same thing. So I've got it up here how I want it to be showing. I just think I maybe can bring something out to the table. If you're on Twitch, let's go raid someone. Thank you for YouTube. Loads more views on YouTube. I'd love to hit to 100 on YouTube. Kick, or 2 or 3. Don't know why people ask me to stream on Kick, but we're getting there. And there's more people out on Twitch as well. Twitter, sorry. That's it for me. Follow me on my social medias. Go follow all the players. Not long left. And if you haven't already, sign up for PEC or PAS. Get involved. Lobbies already started filling because the scrims have been announced. I'll see you guys on the next stream. I'm actually at home tomorrow, so I might see if I can try and do tomorrow. Let me know in chat. I'll see you guys in a few.
Into the night.